fans, to another episode here of Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play. This one for Week 7 of the 2025 NFL season, where we will see the 5-1 Tampa Bay Buccaneers travel to take on the 4-2 Detroit Lions in the Motor City here in prime time on Monday Night Football. Welcome everybody to Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, to one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go Tampa Bay Buccaneers! And you know what time it is. Feel it coming in the air tonight. Hold on. Hold on. Come on! Ba-dum-ba-bum-ba-bum-bum. Feel it coming in the air tonight. Bum-bum. Hold on. Hold on. Happy birthday, Snoop Dogg! You know we're ready. Come on, everybody. Here we go. We know it's time for Tim Reynolds Show. About to break it down with the live play-by-play. Don't you know? That's right. Tampa Bay rolling into the Motor City, Detroit. Hold up. We coming in. Here we go. It's about to be a badass game. Don't you know? Come on. Hey, it's Tim Reynolds Show. Get hyped, baby. Come on. Come on. Let's go, because you know what time it is. It's time for NFL play-by-play on Tim Reynolds Show. Hey! For this moment, for all my life, hold on. What's going on, chat? And there is the beautiful Detroit, Michigan, where we will be at Ford Field for this tonight's big primetime matchup. And guys, let's go over the injury report real quick before we get into this matchup here, guys. For the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they will be without Kendall Vildor. He's inactive today, a coach's decision, but also will be without Luke Herrgard, who has been at right guard over the last few weeks. He will be out of this game, and we also will be without wide receiver Chris Godwin and running back Bucky Irving. But the Tampa Bay Buccaneers do get back wide receiver Mike Evans. He is active here today, and Emeka Egbuka is also active here tonight as well. For the Detroit Lions, they will be without safety Kirby Joseph and also Brian Branch, who is suspended for this game, and they'll also be without Antonio Maddox, their cornerback, DJ Reed as well, and Arnold. A bunch of their corners are out today. And there's Todd Bowles in his 4th season as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers head coach, and Dan Campbell here in his 5th season as the Detroit Lions head coach. And guys, we're about to get underway here for kickoff. And here we go. Let's ready. It's time for Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play. And we'll see a return here from Detroit, and he's tackled down at the 31-yard line. And that's where we will see Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions start this game here. And Jared Goff leads the NFL in completion percentage with 76% and 14 touchdown passes. Only 2 picks this year, averaging 232 passing yards per game. What's going on, guys? Welcome, chat. Guys, we're going to get to you pretty here, shortly here. Motown Mitch, what's going on? Trent, we also got a bunch of guys. Thank you so much, man. J-Bits, appreciate y'all. Let's go. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Jared Goff lined up under center. And a play action here, under pressure, gets rid of it, and off the hands of Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's going to be an incomplete pass to start off the game here. Detroit wearing the blue helmets with the black uniforms, a stylish look as we see the replay here. Play action on the first play of the game. Blitz coming to Jared Goff. He has to get rid of it quickly, and the pressure causes the incomplete pass. Goff a little off target there on that throw to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And we'll see how the Buccaneers defense are able to keep the pressure on Jared Goff. 2nd and 10, gets it out to Gibbs. Gibbs in the flat, makes a move, cuts inside. He's going upfield to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, and he's out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First down, Lions. And Detroit, an excellent play here. Gibbs comes out of the backfield. He catches it in the flat, and a nice juke move. Whoop! Right there makes two different Buccaneers miss on that play, and then he takes it upfield for a beautiful gain. The footwork here from Gibbs is tremendous. That's a 30-yard gain there for Gibbs on that play. An excellent red, and now they're at the 39-yard line. So 1st and 10 here for Detroit. Goff under center, hands it off. Gibbs with the handoff. Uh-oh, he's going to go down and just barely gets past the line of scrimmage. The Buccaneers had him dead to rights in the backfield, and Gibbs is able to fall forward for a yard. And we'll see how this defensive line, led by Tyler Decker at left tackle and Penei Sewell at right tackle, are able to deal with this pass rush here for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And watch out for Gibbs, who's already had an impact here. Jamison Williams is also a dangerous deep threat, and you can't forget about Montgomery or St. Brown. So here we go. It's now 2nd down and 8. Ball at the 37-yard line. Goff, handoff here. Gibbs takes that draw play, and he's not going to get much. Nice rush defense for Tampa Bay. That's going to be a gain of 2 yards on that run, and that brings up the first 3rd down of the game for the Detroit Lion offense. And we got Greg Gaines and Logan Hall along the defensive line next to Vita Vea. And we've also got Hassan Reddick and Yaya Adabi. And these two need to step up their pass rush here today. And rookie cornerback Jacob Parrish is in the lineup. And nice to see Zion McCullum back in the lineup here too for the Bucs secondary. So it's now 3rd and 6. Goff is in the shotgun here at the 35-yard line. Gibbs is in the backfield to his right. The Buccaneers are showing blitz. They rush 4. Goff, plenty of time, under pressure, has to roll to his right, downfield, and that's going to be incomplete. There is a flag on the play, though. We have laundry, and we'll see what this one is. Detroit's pointing at the Buccaneers. Thank you, Motown Mitch. What's up, bro?
While the quarterback was in the pocket, illegal contact, defense number 25.
So illegal contact on the defense. That goes against the rookie cornerback Parrish, and that's going to give Detroit an automatic 1st down. So the first big mistake here for the Buccaneers offense. And yeah, Parrish, just a little too much contact there near the end of that 5 yards. And yeah, you can see it. It's about 8 or 10 yards down the field, so can't have that if you're Tampa Bay. So now here from the 30-yard line, it's 1st and 10, Detroit. It's an I formation, a handoff here to Gibbs. He bounces back inside, but a nice tackle there from Smith takes Gibbs off his feet. And that's a nice play there from the safety, and that sets up 2nd down and long. The Buccaneers rush defense came to play. Levante David was also one of the first players there on the tackle, and Smith cleans it up. So 2nd down and 7 coming up here for Detroit. And Dennis Savassier, the linebacker, is on the sideline here. Looks like he's injured. So now 2nd down and 7 here for Detroit. Goff is in the shotgun here. Gibbs is in the backfield to his left. It's a 2 tight end set. Looking to throw here. Plenty of time over the middle. That is it. Amon-Ra St. Brown, and he's going to walk into the end zone for the touchdown, Lions. And Detroit strikes first here in this one. It's a 27-yard touchdown grab from Amon-Ra St. Brown. Able to get off the man coverage there on that play. Goff with an excellent play-action throw downfield to get Detroit on the board here on their first drive of the game. We see Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's lined up in the slot here. It's a 2 tight end set. So he comes open off the man coverage. Oh, no! Parrish tripped on the play. No wonder nobody was right there with the receiver in coverage. And Amon-Ra St. Brown takes advantage, and he gets it into the end zone. So a tough play there for the Buccaneers. Young defensive back Jacob Parrish tripped on the play in man coverage, and Amon-Ra St. Brown gets open for the 27-yard touchdown grab. And with that touchdown, Detroit takes a 7-0 lead here in this one. All right, here we go. All right, guys, thank you for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Let's get caught up with the comments here in just a second. Make sure we're doing well. Let me get my poll up here and going as well. Thank you guys so much, man, for being here on Tim Reynolds Show. This has been a fantastic weekend. I'm so looking forward to this matchup here. All right, here we go, guys. Got that poll up and ready, so make sure you guys get what you need to get there with your votes in. Really appreciate y'all. So let's go over that last drive real quick for Detroit, and a nice opening drive there for Detroit. And of course, they used Gibbs right out of the backfield. That was the big play that got this drive started. A 30-yard pass from Jared Goff to the running back Gibbs. He made a couple of nice moves, made a couple of defenders miss there, and got up the field. And then a 27-yard pass on second down and 7 sets up the 7-0 lead here for Detroit on a 6-play, 69-yard drive that took just over 3 minutes. So now with just under 12 minutes to go in the first quarter, Tampa Bay trails 7-0. All right, guys, let's go. Hope you guys can hear me okay. Let's go, Motown Mitch, one of our members. Shout out, bro. Also, got to give a shout out to one of our members as well, Jason. Appreciate you, man. Cheers. Thank you, man. Got a water. Cheers to you guys, man. As we fixing to get back here, we'll try to get caught up with these some more, man. Tommy says Lions are my hometown team. Sorry, Tim, I got to go with the Lions. Hey, that's okay, buddy. You go with whichever team you want to, man. I'm a diehard Bucs fan. We're going to definitely do what we're going to do, buddy. Going to keep our faith in our team, man. Don't forget, I'll be gifting memberships tonight, says Motown Mitch. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Gibbs is the man. It's going to be a long night for the Bucs. All right. Take it easy, Motown Mitch. Forget Sam Laporta, right, man? You got a lot of guys to pay attention to on this Detroit offense, man. What it though? Lions rule, Bucs by double digits tonight. Okay. We'll see here, man, as we get a nice return here for Tampa Bay. Johnson breaks loose past the 45 to the 40, makes a leap past the 50, and it's going to be a big gain there, but we do have a flag on the play, and we'll have to see what the penalty marker is here. And it's coming back. A nice return here for Tampa Bay, nullified by a holding call. And that's exactly what it is. So Tampa Bay won't get that nice return across the 50-yard line. That's tough. And Merriweather, number 26, was the one with the hold. As we see the replay here, I can see him grabbing the shoulder pad. And yep, that's a hold. That's a holding call. Damn. So, all right, that brings the ball. Excuse me, guys. That brings the ball here back to the 15-yard line here for Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield under center, Rachaad White in the backfield. Nice to have our boy Mike Evans back on the field. It's 1st and 10, tight end in motion. Handoff here, Rachaad White on the right side, runs over a defender and gets it up to the 20-yard line. A nice 5-yard run there for Rachaad White, who's filling in very nicely for Bucky Irving, who is out for his 3rd straight game with a foot and shoulder injury. Man, that's a big hit for Rachaad White. And Baker Mayfield's loving it, baby. That's how we do it. So here we go. 2nd down and 5. Here on the 20-yard line, Tampa Bay under center. Here, Baker Mayfield for their offense. Rachaad White in the backfield, a 2 tight end set. Play action here. Baker looking to throw. Under pressure. Rolls out of the way. Pump fakes. Nice move from Baker, but unfortunately he trips and falls. And Baker not able to stay on his feet there after the stumble. It was a nice evading of the rush there. He got out of the sack. As we see here on the replay, McNeil making his debut, gets it right onto the center, almost gets to the quarterback. Baker Mayfield, a nice move there, but unfortunately just trips up. So that's going to go as a loss on that play. So here we go. Now from the 21-yard line, it's 3rd and 6, Tampa Bay. Baker in the shotgun, looking to throw. Plenty of time, rolling to his right. Gets that completed. Shepard, he's tackled out of bounds. And that is not what Buccaneers were looking for on 3rd down. They're going to come up here just short on the play. So 4th down and a punt coming up here for the Buccaneers. That was a good tackle in the open field there by Robinson. As we see on the play, number 21 was one-on-one with Sterling Shepard. It's a nice throw from Baker Mayfield, but just not enough yards to get the 1st down. So after that gain of 4 yards, it's going to be 4th down and 3 here from the 22-yard line. So we'll see Riley Dixon here for the punt. Good punt protection there for the Bucs. Nice special teams unit here. Fair catch. Made it the 35-yard line. So not exactly maybe what the Bucs were looking for on that punt. I think we netted about maybe 40 yards. So we'll see here Jared Goff come back out on the field as Detroit has a 7-0 lead here in this one. All right, what's going on? Yo, Cage, welcome back. We got De Beers in there. What's going on, man? Hope you're doing good. I've got Don Hector as well. Motown Mitch, brother. Of course, we got you in here, man. Motown, I'm loving this, dude. I'm glad we got you in the chat here, man. Seriously. All right, so guys, unfortunately for the Buccaneers, man, 3 and out on their opening drive here. 3 plays, 7 yards, and we'll have to see the Buccaneers defense come back out here as Detroit is up 7-0. Jared Goff cooking right now. So we'll see what this offense has as they get ready for their second possession here of the football game in the first quarter. All right, guys, appreciate y'all. The Bears, man, thought the Bucs were playing the Panthers for a minute. What's going on? Tommy says, my cousin got a Bucs helmet. Hell yeah, Tommy. Appreciate you, man. And Motown Mitch says, hey, I'm pulling for the Bucs the rest of the way after tonight. It's all Lions tonight. Understand, Motown Mitch. I appreciate you, dude. One of our original members here, one of our diehard fans here at Tim Reynolds Show. I appreciate you, Motown. Thank you, man. Don't take the Lions long to get going. They're shaking off the rust and not playing the officials either. Yeah, great opening drive there for Detroit, getting the ball to their playmakers there. Unfortunately for Parrish on that touchdown, he just trips up and he's not able to at least try to contend on the pass and coverage there. So a tough play there for the Bucs to start out. Baker the GOAT says, Don, I bet on the Bucs. Appreciate you, Don Hector, man. Cody, what's going on, man? Chiefs won last night, 31-0. I know, that was Andy Reid's first career shutout as a head coach. That was pretty dope. Cage, welcome back, man. Motown Mitch says, 3 and out. Let's go, Lions. Put it away early. Goff will be showing why he'll be the MVP this year. All right, Motown Mitch. Whatever you say, brother. Whatever you say, man. Hey, look, Jared Goff definitely is playing MVP football this year. I'll give you that. All right, so here we go, guys, as we get ready to get back to the action here. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
St. Brown's iconic headstand from last season. There it is. From some satellite somewhere. Yeah, no.
All right.
We saw that earlier today that, you know, someone actually does.
Man, appreciate all the Lions fans in the chat here too, man.
That way, so
all right, so here we go.
Pretty good.
I'm Ross St. Brown with 1 catch for 27 yards and a touchdown already here in this game.
For anybody to see until the first 2 weeks.
All right, so here we go. Goff changing up the play from the 35-yard line. He's in the shotgun here. 4-man rush for the Bucs. Goff under pressure gets rid of it. Wide open is Amon St. Brown for the big gain and a first down. Lions. And oh boy, already Amon St. Brown with a couple of big gains. This one here lined up on the left side of the formation. It looks like zone coverage here, and that's exactly what it was, as the safety and the corner were way off the wide receiver in coverage there. And I don't know who had a missed assignment, but now they're all the way up at the 41-yard line. That's a big gain there. And now a handoff here. Montgomery, he takes that one for about a yard up to the 40-yard line. So, wow, guys, Amra already becoming a deep threat in this one. That was a gain of 24 yards, and he's got over 50 yards receiving here in the first quarter of this ball game. Wow. A great game plan here for the Lions offense. All right, so here we go. Goff set up under center, ball at the 40. Play action, blitz coming from Tampa Bay. Goff in trouble, gets rid of it, and that's caught. I believe it's the backup tight end, Wright, number 89 with the catch. Excellent pressure there from Tampa Bay. Goff gets rid of it just before he gets sacked on the play, and that's a gain there of about 5 yards. And a nice throw there for Goff to find his outlet and get a couple of positive yards there on that play. So it's 3rd down and 4 here for Tampa Bay, and they need a stop here. The ball's at the 35-yard line, so the Lions are in field goal range. So here we go. In the shotgun, Goff looking to throw under pressure, and he's trying to get rid of it. That's a fumble, and the Buccaneers are on top of it. First down, Tampa Bay. And what an excellent brush there for the Buccaneers defense. It's Yaya Dobby, and he was being held on the play, but it doesn't matter because that's a strip sack on Jared Goff. Number 16 can't hold on to it, and yet there won't be no replay reversal of this one, ladies and gentlemen. That's a clean strip sack from Yaya Dobby, number 0 for Tampa Bay, and number 95, the rookie Roberts, gets on top of it for the fumble recovery and a first down, Buccaneers. Yeah, baby. Let's go. All right, hey, man, guys, what's going on, man? Jason, appreciate you, man. Tim, you're the man, dude. Appreciate you, Motown Mitch. What's wrong, David? Best fullback in history. All right, let's get rid of this spam. Freaking spam. Hate spam. David, what's up, man? Who's the best fullback in Buccaneers history? Mike Allstott. Who's probably one of the best fullbacks in NFL history? Mike Allstott. Look at that. Even the Bears and Jason in the chat. Fumble! Let's go, dude. Gosh, man, my wife is sleeping. I'm trying so hard not to be so loud, but this is so sick, man. What a game. What a game, dude. All right. Guys, we're only halfway through the first quarter, right? This is crazy. This is exciting. All right, so Detroit, 4 plays, 25 yards there on that drive, and it started off really well with a 24-yard pass down the field to Amon-Ra St. Brown, and St. Brown's already killing it here in the first quarter. He's got 2 catches for 51 yards and a touchdown already. Fantasy football managers are loving starting Amon-Ra St. Brown here tonight. But the strip sack and fumble recovery for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense is exactly what the Buccaneers needed. And they'll take over with great field position here at the 40-yard line near midfield. So excellent play here for the Buccaneers defense. They get their first turnover of the game. Appreciate you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any football questions or anything you want me to shout out, make sure you hit me up in the super chats. Appreciate you guys. This is Tim Reynolds Show, one of the most diehard Tampa Bay Buccaneers fans you guys are ever gonna meet. I have been so pumped up and ready for this game, man. Woo, I'm freaking shaking, bro. Let's go. And hey, not a bad start there. The Buccaneers looked like they were getting something going on that first drive, but a quick 3 and out. The defense for the Detroit Lions is going to be no pushover here. The Buccaneers, though, are going to look to get things rolling here on this second drive. You are absolutely right, Jason. Both teams know how important this is, man. So, damn, bro, I could listen to you announce the game all day, man. Make it so exciting. Well, appreciate you, bro. So here we go from the 40-yard line. Baker Mayfield changing things up at the line of scrimmage. He goes from under center to the shotgun. Here at the 40-yard line, blitz coming from Detroit. The Bucs bring it up, and Tez Johnson makes a man miss on the play. But wait a minute. Wait a minute.
False start.
Oh, and that's going to be a penalty, a false start on the Buccaneers. They blew the whistle, and that's going to back up the Bucs offense. And we see here on the replay, Yaya Dobby was the one able to get in on the strip sack there around Jared Goff, getting around the left tackle. And Goff just backed up by, actually, it was Reddick, number 5, who actually pressured.
For St. Brown to come across the
Oh, Motown Mitch, appreciate you, man. And now here we go. Mayfield downfield looking for a man. Oh, and that's off the hands of Mike Evans. Looking for his number one target there. So second down and 15 coming up here for the Buccaneers. Shout out Lions, the best in the NFL. Motown Mitch, why would you do that? Appreciate you, bro. And now here we go, 5-1, 255 or 57 passing yards per game, 12 touchdown passes, and only one pick this season for Baker Mayfield here thus far in the 2025 NFL season. All right, so here we go, guys. Second down and 15 for Baker Mayfield and the Bucs. Ball at the 35-yard line. Baker in the shotgun here. He's going to look to throw. Downfield. Oh, that's tipped. Kate Otten with the grab. And a nice catch there off of the deflection for the tight end, number 88. And that's going to set up third down. And Baker, no huddle here as they get right back up to the line of scrimmage. And on the replay, Kate Otten lined up on the left side, comes inside wide open. Barnes is the one who tipped it, and Otten was still able to bring in the grab. Excellent effort there by the tight end, number 88, for his first catch of the game. So now it's third down and 7, and we're looking to see here what the Bucs can do. Baker Mayfield, empty set, in the shotgun, looking to throw. Gets rid of it. Rachaad White's blown up in the backfield. And that's Campbell, number 46, with the great play. And the Buccaneers are forced to go another 3 and out and cannot take advantage of the turnover. And Campbell, a beautiful play. He's one-on-one with Rachaad White on the right side. It's a quick play, a quick throw to Rachaad White. And wow, the lineman can't get there in enough time to block for the running back. And he loses a couple yards on that play. Excellent tackle there from Detroit. So now 4th down and 9 here for Tampa Bay. And we'll get another punt from Riley Dixon. Nice kick there. And we'll see where the Lions start. And it's right about the 13-yard line. That's a better kick there from Riley than the last one. But the Lions take over on offense with just over 6 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. And like I said, guys, you can't sleep on this Detroit Lions team. Campbell, the linebacker, with an excellent play on that one as the lineman came to block number 48 there, or 49, I think, no, 46. Unfortunately, he just gets right past an excellent move, tackles Rachaad White in the backfield, who catches the ball for a loss on that play. So, excellent defense there from Detroit. Guys, give a big shout out once again to Motown Mitch. Appreciate you with the $2 super chat donation and shouting out the Lions are the best in the NFL. Motown Mitch, why would you do that? Why would you do that to me, man? Come on. I told you the Lions are good. Come on. You guys are wearing my favorite Lion uniforms right now, dude. I love those helmets. Like, don't start. Don't start. All right, we're keeping it positive, man. We're keeping it cool here in the chat. That's right. All right. What's up, Shish Maref? I mean, I hope I'm getting that right, man. Man, I used to love watching Sapp playing with the Bucs. Man, that dude was tough. Hell yeah, dude. Warren Sapp was a tough son of a gun, man. That's going on, dude. We got Pat also in the chat. Bad screenplay. Yep, the Lions defense really sniffed that play out there. If you ask me, the Bucs, we already seen it there with Kate Otten. You got to start attacking that intermediate sort of middle to deep area of that defense. And I know that's tough because the pass rush, hey, it's going to try to get home on Baker Mayfield. But I don't think we're looking for a lot of like quick screen plays here. I think maybe some more quick slant plays might be helpful for the Bucs. But I'm looking for a lot more in and out routes, a couple of quick curl routes like 5 or 7 yards deep. I think we're going to see a lot more of those called here in the next couple of drives for Tampa Bay. This is kind of the Tampa Bay's thing here the last few weeks. It seems like we start a little slow on offense and got to get going. Hopefully the defense here can come up with another nice stop. Who are we pulling for the Chiefs or Redskins on Monday Night Football? Got to go with the Chiefs, man. They're on fire right now, and the Commanders do not look good. What do we need to run the rock a bit? Absolutely, man. Tampa Bay Buccaneers win tonight, says William. Appreciate you, man. All right, guys, as we get back here, Jared Goff and the Lions offense takes over on offense. All right, here we go, guys. Ball at the 14-yard line here for the Detroit Lions. Goff under center, hands it off, Gibbs, and he's tackled down after only a couple yards on the play. So excellent rush defense here early on for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I probably am gonna go with the Broncos, but I'm not confident in it, Trent. Honestly, that's really close. Dallas versus Broncos is really close. Oh, Mr. Elephant says he's going with the Detroit Lions today. It's okay, brother. All right, here we go. Now it's going to be 2nd down and 7. Goff in the shotgun, looking to throw. Gets it to Amra, makes a move, and he gets upfield for the first down. Lions. And a nice play made there from Amra St. Brown. Makes a man miss and gets up the field for a new set of downs for Detroit. And we see here Parrish in there in the flat, and so is Morrison. They got 2 rookies there on Amra St. Brown, and he makes them pay for it. A nice move to make Morrison, the rookie, miss the tackle, and that sets up 1st and 10. Motown Mitch with the 5 gifted memberships. Appreciate you, brother. Hell yeah. So here we go. Handoff here to Gibbs on the left-hand side, and he doesn't get much on that carry. Winfield Jr. and Nelson there on the tackle. So 2nd down and long coming up here for the Lions. Blitzing scheme and coverage by guys, big shout outs again to Motown Mitch with the 5 gifted memberships here in the chat. Love you, Motown. Appreciate you, man. So here we go. 2nd down and 6. Now from the 37-yard line. Goff under center, hands it off. Gibbs bounces inside, breaks a tackles, got the 1st down, and he's tackled inside the 45-yard line. So that's a 1st down, Lions. And an excellent drive here early on as we see Gibbs is starting to get the legs going here with a nice run for the 1st down on that play. Goff under center. He's going to hand it off again. No, play action. Rolling to his right. Still looking. Pump fakes. He's going to run with it here, and Goff gets out of bounds after about 4 or 5 yards on the play. That's a smart move there for the quarterback there for Detroit. And Jared Goff takes what the defense gives him, a 6-yard run on that scramble to the right side. The Lions try to get up to the line of scrimmage right away to catch the Buccaneers slipping on defense. And Goff takes advantage there with the 6-yard run. So here we go. 2nd down and 4. 7-0 lead here for the Lions. They're driving here across midfield at the 47-yard line. The Buccaneers defense looking for another stop here. Quick snap, throw out to Gibbs in the flat. He's got the 1st down and more. Inside the 30, makes a move, tackled inside the 25-yard line. 1st down, Lions. And wow, Goff has been burning this Buccaneer defense with that quick running back screen, or I should say the pass here. It's just a running back in the flat, catches it right away, getting rid of the football immediately. Excellent blocking downfield from Detroit, and Gibbs gets it up to the 23. And Gibbs already with 78 total yards in this football game. So here we go from the 23. A toss to Gibbs on the left side. In the backfield, the Bucs get the stop. And that's a huge loss on the play. Vita Vea and Yaya Dabi get in the backfield. And that's going to be a loss of 3 yards. And Vita Vea blows up this play, getting in between the left guard and the center. And he gets right up to the running back. And Yaya Dabi helps him clean up the rest. Excellent rush defense here from Tampa Bay on that play. Vita Vea with the stop. And they're lucky that wasn't a bigger loss. And now from here, from the 26-yard line, it's 2nd down and 13 for Goff, who's in the shotgun. Looking to throw. Blitz coming from Tampa Bay. Goff gets rid of it, and that's caught right. The backup tight end, 89 with the grab. And that's going to set up 3rd down for Detroit. And the Lions offense trying to get in scoring position here. It'll be about a 30 or 40-yard field goal from where they're at right now. Goff on point here today, 7 for 8 for 130 yards and a touchdown. It's 3rd down and 9 here for the Detroit Lions quarterback. He's in the shotgun, ball at the 23-yard line. Tampa Bay Rushing for on the play. Goff collapsed the pocket, gets it over the middle to Raymond, and he's going to be tackled down about 2 yards shy of the first down marker. So it's 4th down and short. So you know we got to pay attention here to Dan Campbell and see what he's got. Joe, what's going on, man? Welcome to the chat. Yankees fan says go Bucs. Never thought I'd hear that, man. What's up, Caleb? And Joe, I'm doing good, man. How are you doing today, buddy? And it looks like Detroit's going to go for it here, ladies and gentlemen. Are we shocked? We shouldn't be. And now here we go. Goff is set up here in the shotgun. Gibbs to his left. Looking to throw. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. Over the hand. And uh-oh. That's going to be incomplete. No penalty on the play. And the Buccaneers defense comes up with another big turnover. This one a turnover on downs. And Jared Goff upset with himself. But that one was an inaccurate throw. I want to look at the replay here. He's one-on-one with Morrison, Tesla, and yep, guys, I got to call it. The refs missed a holding call there on the rookie. He was pulling at the shoulder pad and the jersey on Tesla number 18, but the refs miss it, and the Bucs will take advantage. So Morrison, number 21, is a rookie defending a rookie Tesla number 18 on the play, and the Bucs get the turnover on downs. So here we go. It's now 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers at the 15-yard line. Baker changing what he sees here. He's set up in the pistol formation. Rachaad White in the backfield. They'll hand it off. White takes the draw play up the middle, and he's not going to get much. Maybe a yard on that play. So now 2nd down and long coming up for the Bucs. And we're about to reach the end of the first quarter, and this Detroit Lions defense has shut down this Buccaneers offense thus far. 2 drives and 2 3-and-outs, even though the Buccaneers defense has now come up with 2 turnovers, one on a strip sack and another one here on a turnover on downs. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the end of the first quarter. And it was not a successful one for Tampa Bay, but the defense is showing resiliency and grit, just like we see for the Detroit Lions. Hey, what a matchup here, guys. Appreciate you, though. Hey, it's okay, guys. Listen, we'll keep it positive in the chat. It's all right. The game is far from over. Appreciate y'all, man. Let's go. All right. Guys, once again, just want to give a big shout out to Motown Mitch for the 5 gifted memberships, man. Really appreciate you doing that, Motown. You've always been a diehard fan here on Tim Reynolds Show, and I appreciate you, brother. And Joe, what's going on, man? He goes, I support the Ravens, but I've been thinking about switching teams. What's up, Joe? Dude, man, come over to the Buccaneers side, bro. What's going on? Seeing that they are not following the game plan, punting 3-man on Vita Vea. Yeah, listen, dude. Vita Vea is a guy who is going to show up no matter what game it is. It could be a blowout and the Bucs are losing, and you're still going to see Vita Vea make a play in the backfield at some point. And I'm just glad to see it's early on here in this one. Vita Vea is a menace, man. What's up, Jason? Welcome to the chat. Appreciate the prayer hands, brother. We need as much support from all the Buccaneer faithful as we can get, baby. Lions always going for it on 4th down. Pat, you're right. See, if I was Dan, I would have just took the points there. Honestly, you're up by 2 scores early on here in the first quarter instead of it just being a 1-score game. But hey, look, this is what Detroit does. This is what Campbell does. So honestly, it doesn't shock me. But hey, if you can go up by 2 scores anytime, to me, you gotta take that opportunity. Carson, wait, first quarter's over already? I know, Carson, bro, we missed you, man. We missed you in the first quarter, dude. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Yo, and Yankee fan 1990 Ryan, big shout out to you, man, for the high five, the 100 joules. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for hanging out here on the channel. It's so weird. I never thought I'd see a Yankees fan say "Go Bucs," so this is awesome, dude. Hey, congratulations on your Yankees making the playoffs again this year. Tough loss for them against Toronto. I thought the Yankees definitely would have performed better this year, to be honest with you, with everybody on their roster. But hey, sometimes it just is what it is. I think we actually got the Toronto Blue Jays playing the Seattle Mariners tonight in Game 7 of the ALCS. They're going to find out who's going to be taking on the Dodgers in the World Series. So, guys, wow, this first quarter, the Buccaneers, 7 plays, 15 yards, in 4 minutes of time in possession, and 20 plays for 160 yards for Detroit. So, guys, here's we get ready to start the second quarter for Tampa Bay. Let's go, man. And now Baker Mayfield under center, ball here at the 16-yard line. 2 tight end set for Tampa Bay. Play action. Baker Mayfield looking to throw downfield. Got a man. Mike Evans with the grab. There's a penalty marker on the play. But what a grab from Mike Evans. I think he may have been out of bounds.
What a catch.
And that was an unbelievable grab. I'm trying to hear if it was we haven't seen a replay yet here, finally. Okay, so Evans catches it. 1 foot down, and the second foot's down. That's a catch. And the pass interference on the defense. What a play there from Mike Evans. That's a one-handed catch, pretty much. Pulls it into his gut. Way to go, Mike.
Defensive pass interference, though, but he is bobbling.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both by the same team. Holding, defense.
So it's going to be 2 penalties on the defense.
Pass interference, defense, number 23. That ball we place at spot of the foul. Automatic, first down.
So that ball will be placed at the spot of the foul, and that's an excellent play for the Buccaneers. Mike Evans caught that ball, though, but I think they're not going to chance it on the replay, and they're just going to take the penalty here. And it's Yaya Sin, number 23, one-on-one. You can see him pulling the jersey there early. Mike Evans still comes up with the grab. An excellent catch from Mike Evans. So now here we go. First down and 10 for the Buccaneers at the 40-yard line. Baker Mayfield under center here. Changing up what he sees here at the line of scrimmage. It's a 2 tight end set for Tampa Bay. And they hand it off here. Rachaad White bounces around, and he's not going to get much, ladies and gentlemen. 2 yards maybe on that play for Rachaad White.
Proving to be a challenge for Baker Mayfield in this offense. Trying to talk to his guys on the sideline, specifically the O-line, telling them he's trying to be as loud as possible, but also going over some of the non-verbal.
So it looks like these guys are struggling a little bit with the crowd noise, according to reports here. So now it's second down and 8 here for Baker Mayfield, who's 3 for 4 for only 9 yards here thus far through the first quarter. Second down and 8 for Tampa Bay at the 42-yard line. And Baker's in shotgun here. Looking to throw. It's a 4-man rush for Detroit. Baker pump fakes, gets it to Rachaad White in the flat. White makes a man miss, still on his feet, and he's going to get probably about 5 yards on that play. So not bad here. That sets up third down and 3 here for Tampa Bay. And Baker Mayfield having to get rid of the ball here quickly. The pass rush here for Detroit is becoming a problem here in this one. So here we go, guys. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, they said it might have bobbled it, but I think he caught it, but they just didn't chance it on the review. They just took the penalty. So here we go, third down and 9. Now here from the 47-yard line. Baker in shotgun. 3 wide receivers set to the left. Detroit rushes 3. Baker, oh, that's batted and down, and that's going to be incomplete. And another batted down pass here for Detroit. And Tampa Bay is going to have to punt this one away. And already the Detroit Lions defense comes up with another big stop there. This time Tampa Bay has it batted down by Akeem McNeil. The defensive lineman there for Detroit gets his hand up right as Baker found his target. Ooh, but they are lucky. Yep, right there. Number 21, I believe, who was on Mbuka, was caught holding, but no flag was thrown. So I guess he wasn't caught holding. So here we go. A punt coming from Riley Dixon. Looking to pin Detroit deep. And we'll see him here at the 14-yard line. And Jared Goff and the Lions take over on offense with a 7-0 lead here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, guys. Thoughts on Billy Napier firing? Bound to happen. It should have probably happened sooner, honestly. All right, so here we go, guys. Let's go over a little stat recap now that we got through that last drive there for Tampa Bay. And Baker Mayfield, 4 for 6 for 14 yards. That's not going to cut it here. 3 carries for 9 yards for Rachaad White. This defense here for Detroit really came to play, ladies and gentlemen. And for the Detroit Lions, Jared Goff is 8 for 10 for 137 yards and a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with 7 carries for 21 yards to go with 2 catches for 54 yards. He's already got over 70 scrimmage yards here in this ball game. Amon-Ra St. Brown with 3 catches for 67 yards and a touchdown as well in this one. All right, thank you guys so much for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, so Buccaneers definitely got to get things rolling on offense. I like the way the defense is playing, but they got to stop giving up so many yards here. Jackson Dart, let's go Bucs. Hell yeah, man. We got DJD saying go Pats. Welcome to the chat, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, Drake May may be an MVP candidate with the way he's playing right now. That's for sure. All right, so here we go. We're back in the action here, ladies and gentlemen. So now it's going to be 1st down and 10 coming up here for Detroit.
Player of the week is standing on the sideline. Now he has been bothered by a bad hip. But he's been
so here we go. Now from the 14-yard line here for Tampa Bay. And Goff is under center here. Play action, looking to throw, under pressure, gets rid of it. That is David Montgomery. And he's able to take that all the way up for a 1st down, Lions. And that's a nice running back screen we see on the replay here. It's Montgomery, the one who's in the backfield and catches the wide receiver screen. And he's able to take that up for a nice gain there. So 15 yards on that play. 1st down and 10 now for Detroit. So now here at the 29-yard line, 1st and 10, Detroit. Handoff here, Montgomery. Met in the backfield for a huge loss. And who else? It's Vita Vea and Trey Smith. And Smith, number 23, has been an excellent rush safety since last year's rookie season. And he shows it right there on that play.
Get the ball enough so everybody always wants to ask about what you're not doing well, and instead of all the things you are doing well. And he said, hey, we're trying everything we can, but there's one football.
All right, here we go. 2nd down and 12 coming up here for Detroit. Ball at the 26-yard line, and that's going to be a false start, a flag on the Detroit Lions offense, and that's going to back them up here, and that's going to make it 2nd down and long. Fucking hate allergies, guys. Hate them. All right, here we go from the 21-yard line. Jared Goff lined up here in the shotgun. Looking to throw. 4-man rush for the Buccaneers. That's caught. Amon-Ra St. Brown gets that all the way up to the 35-yard line. And it's going to be 3rd down and short now for Detroit. And Amon-Ra St. Brown continues to just eat yards here against this Buccaneers secondary. He comes wide open. Parrish once again in coverage. The rookie, ladies and gentlemen. He slipped on the play. Dennis Savassier is the one who makes the tackle. Why do they have a rookie on Amra? That makes no sense. Jamel Dean or McCullum should be on Amra St. Brown. And now here we go, 3rd down and 5 for Detroit. The Bucs are showing blitz. They bring it, and Detroit goes down. Goff goes down. Dennis Savassier with the sack, and the Buccaneers defense come up with a huge play, and it's 4th down Lions. And an excellent pass rush from number 8 as Dennis is able to get into the backfield, getting around David Montgomery, and he finishes it up. Trey Smith the tight end was able, or I should say the safety was able to get there as well. And that's a big loss there for Detroit. Damn it, man. And we'll see a nice return here from Johnson, and he gets it inside the 35 to the 36-yard line. And I apologize, guys, man. I got my eyes watering. I got my nose itching like crazy. Freaking allergies, man. My wife gave me an allergy pill, but ugh. All right, so with 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter, Tampa Bay trails 7-0 here with Detroit. Let's get an updated score here for you guys. You're right, Jason. The offense definitely needs to get going, man. That's for sure. All right. Yeah, St. Brown might be getting 200 yards with the way the Buccaneers secondary is guarding him right now. They got Jamel Dean on the sideline. Now, I know he was dealing with the hip injury. He missed last week, so I wonder if he already tweaked it, and now he's on the sideline here for Tampa Bay. I'm not sure. But that last drive, 4 plays, 8 yards, and they force the punt. And now Tampa Bay takes over with just over 10 minutes here in the second quarter. They're looking to get something going here on offense. Yeah, Carson, my thoughts on the Napier firing is it was bound to happen. I think it might have even happened a year too late if you ask me. But, you know, if the Gators were smart, they probably would have fired him last year because right now, like, there's so many college football programs that need a head coach. I'm not sure if the Gators are going to have their pick of who they want. So, to me, that's, they should have never fired Dan Mullen. Dan Mullen should have never been fired as the Gators head coach, in my opinion. I mean, look what he's doing with UNLV. Like, come on. Trent, welcome back, buddy. Built by Jace, welcome back. Caleb, what's going on, man? Welcome back. All right, guys, we're about to get started here and get back to the action here on Monday Night Football. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Buccaneers. Go Bucs. Buccaneers. Go Bucs. Hey, Tampa Bay. The Bucs are hot and they're ready to play. We got a job to do. We got to win today. Hey, Tampa Bay. Go Bucs.
Here tonight, top the left, Jared.
All right. Jared Goff having a pretty impressive day thus far. And here goes Tampa Bay back on offense. Here this time at the 36-yard line. Baker, play action, looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket, downfield, and that's overthrown, intended for Mike Evans or Tez Johnson. And instead, they end up colliding on the play.
Going toward the sideline. Yeah, there's not a route combination where two receivers are right next to each other. And I don't know exactly who's at fault, but might be Tez Johnson who he comes over and then now that was one of the few snaps we've seen of Detroit.
So somebody had a miscommunication there. That ball gets overthrown and Baker not sure who was going to be going for it. But now 2nd down and 10 here for the Bucs. Baker in shotgun, looking to throw. Blitz coming from Detroit. The Bucs pick it up, and Mbuka with the grab, but he's not going to get much there. tackled down at the 40-yard line. So third down coming up here for the Bucs. And this Detroit Lions defense, I mean, give them credit. With all of these guys out in the secondary, they're playing lights out right now, man. So here we go. It's now third down coming up here for Tampa Bay. And they're only down 7-0, but it most certainly feels like more than that here with how much the Buccaneers offense hasn't been able to do here in this one. So here we go. It's third down and 6. Baker in shotgun, looking to throw, steps up in the pocket. That one's caught and looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. And yep, first down, Tampa Bay. And Cade Otton gets the Buccaneers a new set of downs. That's a nice grab, able to fall forward just enough to get the ball where it needed to go. Excellent play there by Tampa Bay. And Baker, he was under pressure right away on this one. They had a tight end and a running back, Chip Hutchinson, but the interior of the defensive line, with McNeil returning, is most certainly performing well here. Here we go, Baker on 1st and 10. Quick throw downfield, and that's incomplete. Nobody in the area. And I'm not sure what happened there on that play. Looks like another miscommunication.
2nd and 10. Tez Johnson last week coming off that big game and the big catch that he had for the touchdown. A heck of a this guy can really run, and they've had to rely on him and Cam Johnson.
And looks like Tez Johnson may have run the wrong route on that play. And now that sets up 2nd down and 10. So here now from the 46-yard line, Baker in shotgun once again. They hand it off. Sean Tucker, he's going to take that one up the middle to about the 50-yard line. A decent run there sets up 3rd down for the Buccaneers. And they really have got to find some consistency here on offense. Thus far, Baker Mayfield and the receivers are just not on the same page here early on. As we approach 8 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter, let's hope the Bucs get it turned around here, man. I think we got it. And Aiden Hutchinson with a sack in each of the last 5 games. That's a franchise record. But it's 3rd down and 6 here for Tampa Bay. Baker in the shotgun here from the 50-yard line. Detroit is showing blitz on the play. They send it. The Bucs pick it up. Mayfield, a nice catch and an even better grab. But Mike Evans can't stay in bounds. And that's going to be incomplete. And Mike Evans, an excellent effort. That's a catch there. 1 foot. And does he get the second one? No. Unfortunately, only 1 foot inbounds for Mike Evans. A nice play there for Rock Hessin. Pushing him about a bounds, and that's a nice play there, man. So now 4th down and 6 coming up here from the Bucs at the 50-yard line. So here we go, a punt from Riley Dixon, a nice one. Uh-oh. That one gets some nice hang time there. And they'll start at the 12-yard line here as Detroit and Jared Goff's offense get ready to come back out onto the field. All right, guys, so tough drive there for Tampa Bay. They've really not been able to get much going on offense, and really on that drive, like, I'm not going to lie, guys, it looked like the wide receivers were clearly not on the same page with Baker Mayfield with whatever they're play calling here. So we'll have to see how they get that situated here. 6 plays, 14 yards, and the punt now for Tampa Bay. And Detroit will take over with a 7-0 lead here in the 2nd quarter. Ugh. So as Detroit's offense gets ready to come back out here, hopefully the Buccaneers defense can continue to disrupt the pocket and really mess with Jared Goff in this one. Now we're going to keep the glasses off. You're right, Carson. Detroit definitely has a bunch of dogs on their team. And you know that Dan Campbell was going to have these boys ready to play. Now, I said the same thing last year when Detroit was dealing with all those injuries, man. You cannot rule Detroit out of any game, honestly. They've got way too much passion, man. They've got way too much want to with their coach. And even these guys that have not really played a whole lot, they're going to want to impress their coach so they can stay on the football team. So definitely a tough first half here for Tampa Bay, that's for sure. Yep, you're right, Ryan G. The offense has got to get tightened up here, man. They were definitely not on the same page there on that last drive. A lot of confusion. And Baker Mayfield, he's slow to get this offense going here once again. Josh Grizzard, the offensive coordinator, really needs to get something going here for Tampa Bay. All right, guys, don't forget Thursday Night Football this week. We'll see the Vikings taking on the Los Angeles Chargers.
Mayfield is going up and down the bench here. They've not been able to do much.
And Baker Mayfield trying to get the guys fired up on the sideline.
Mel Dean is still on the sideline for Tampa Bay. Rookie Benjamin Morrison is out on the field, and Detroit's ball starting at their...
Oh, here we go. Jamel Dean still on the sideline, and looks like we got a false start here on Detroit, and that is not the way the Lions wanted to start out this drive, and that's going to back them up even further on their side of the field. And that's on Taylor Decker, the left tackle, and there goes Jamel Dean.
Just actually went back out on the field, you guys, but he had been on the sideline as we documented. No medical attention was given to him. No one really talked to him. He was acting completely normal and just...
All right, so Dean back out on the field here. That's a good sign for Buccaneers fans. All right, here we go. Now from the 8-yard line. 1st and 15. Handoff here to Gibbs. He's met in the backfield, but a nice spin move. He's still on his feet. He's got up to the 10, and he's tackled down or out of bounds at the 14-yard line. And wow, Gibbs really showing off the strength here, but there's a flag on the play.
And it's a call coming up against Detroit.
And looks like it's going to be a holding call against Detroit.
If you couldn't guess by looking at Dan Campbell. Yeah. There's...
Uh-oh.
Offense number 11. That penalty is half the distance of the ball from the previous spot. First down.
An illegal block in the back there for Raymond on Detroit. And that's going to back up the Lions to take away that nice play from Gibbs. And you can see there, Raymond definitely with the block in the back.
Field left the game after that last play. And now this crowd is reacting because they show that replay of Winfield, who's on the bench, maybe a contact lens issue. But this crowd is upset that they just saw the hand of Winfield go up to the face.
So here we go. The crowd a little upset by the call, but it's 1st and 15 here for Detroit's offense. The ball here is at the 6-yard line.
Back to the 6. Yeah, Joe, Troy, that's not a foul for a face mask because he had an open hand on the helmet, never grabbed a helmet opening or restriction. Good, no call there.
Thank you. Yeah, for all you Detroit Lions fans, blue, and it's not a face mask. Ha! They just said it. So here we go. 1st down and 17 now for Detroit. They're at the 6-yard line here. Jared Goff under center. Gibbs takes the handoff up the middle. Nice move, but he only gets about 3 yards on that carry. McCullum with the tackle, number 27.
Field has whatever he needed fixed on the sideline. Back into the ball game, 2nd and 14. Well, this rushing off.
And there comes Antoine Winfield Jr. He's the only DB with 10-plus sacks, 10-plus forced fumbles, and 5 interceptions since 2020. And that's not a good sign for Tampa Bay. Levante David down on the field. And hopefully he's okay as the trainers attend to him here We got 6:47 to go. And after that run, it's going to be 2nd down and 14 here. So it's a gain of about 3 yards from Gibbs on that carry up the middle. And we'll have to get after this injury timeout. Hopefully, Levante David is okay. All right, thank you guys. So it looks like not much here to go over in the chat. If you guys have any football questions or anything you want me to shout out, please make sure you hit me up with the super chats. Jason and Carson, what's going on, guys? Hope you're doing good. All right, so we're just waiting to get back here to the football game, about a minute away from the commercial break. Don't forget, guys, to get your votes in there in the poll as well. And thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. If you guys are wondering what the score is, I do have it pinned in the chat for everybody. No, Ryan G, I don't live in Tampa. I lived and grew up in the Tampa Bay area. I do not currently live there right now, though. Yeah, Pat, I didn't expect the game to be 7-0 right now, but you got to give it to the Bucs defense. They're really showing some grit here. They're definitely trying to hold off a tough Lions offense here, but it's the Buccaneers offense, man. They got to get something going here, Tampa Bay does. Maybe start running the 2-minute drill. You know, I mean, they haven't really been able to run the ball at all. Akeem McNeil, that return of that defensive tackle has really made a big addition and a big plus for the Detroit Lions defense. All right, so here we go. 2nd down and 14 now for Tampa Bay. And their defense, the Buccaneers, looking for a stop. Detroit looking to get something going here. 2nd and 14. Goff in the shotgun. Gets rid of it over the middle. That's Raymond with the catch. He's tackled down after a gain on that play to the 18-yard line. So 3rd down and 6. That was a gain of 9 yards on that play. So Levante David right back in. That's nice to see for the Buccaneers. So here we go. 3rd down and 6 coming up. Quick snap. Buccaneers send out a blitz. Goff throws it incomplete and hit the ground. And an excellent stop there for Tampa Bay, but there is a flag. So we'll see what the penalty marker is here.
Illegal contact, defense number 35.
And that's going to be illegal contact on Jamel Dean. And the penalty goes against the Buccaneers defense. So that's an automatic 1st down for Detroit.
St. Brown kind of runs right through him. I didn't see really what more to
what? Amon St. Brown ran through him. Where the hell was the illegal contact? Oh my God, the refs, are you kidding me right now? So 1st down and 10, handoff, Gibbs breaks free. He's at the 40, to the 50. He's at the 40, to the 35, to the 30, to the 25, to the 10, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. And just like that, Jahmyr Gibbs opens this ball game up and a big 78-yard touchdown run. Wow, guys, there was no illegal contact penalty the previous play. The refs calling a bogus fucking penalty, but what a tremendous 78-yard run by Gibbs, man. That was fucking awesome. I mean, that's a thing of beauty there. It's 14-0 now, Detroit. Yeah, the refs fucking, that's all they do, man. The refs get on their knees and blow games. That's what they do. It's fucking stupid, man. The NFL, you have a referee problem. You do. You need to realize it, and I hope people all over social media will finally start saying something because the NFL, this is fucking ridiculous, bro. You need to get calls right most of the time, and he got that one wrong. Bullshit ass fucking call. All right, so the Lions take a 14-0 lead here over the Bucs in the second quarter. All right, so a nice drive there for Detroit. And not taking anything away from them, guys. It's a 4-play, 87-yard drive and a 78-yard touchdown run by Gibbs on the play. As we do see the replay here, the Buccaneers look like they are ready for the run, but Gibbs just splits right up the middle. Excellent blocking there from Detroit's offensive line. Raymond, the receiver, also gets in. And look at that! Look at that! Missed another holding call. There's another one. I see two guys holding on the play. Wow! But you guys didn't see that, right? You seen the illegal touching downfield that wasn't a penalty, but you didn't see the two holdings on Penei Sewell and on Khalif Raymond, number 11. Two guys holding on the play. Oh, my bad. But I can't tell the referees how to do their job, right? Fucking stupid, bro. So fucking stupid, man. All right, so here we go. Down 14-0. We'll see what the Buccaneers can do here on offense. And that one will be a touchback. So with 5:51 to go, the Bucs are down 14-0. It's okay. Not where we've ever been before, man.
14-0 game. Yeah, it sure did. And again, going back playing.
So now Baker Mayfield comes back out on offense here for the Buccaneers. It's 1st down and 10. And they're looking to get something going here in the second quarter. So here we go from the 35-yard line. Baker Mayfield under center. He's going to hand it off here. Rachaad White, nice run on the right side. A big stiff arm, cuts back inside. And that's a nice run there of about 6 yards for Rachaad White. That's going to set up 2nd down here for the Buccaneers. We're under 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. And that's a powerful run by Rachaad White. A big stiff arm there to the defensive back. And he gets a couple extra yards on the play. So after that play there, we'll see the Buccaneers set up here for 2nd down and 4. Ball here at the 41-yard line. Baker Mayfield under center, looking for a good play. It's play action. Blitz coming from Detroit. They pick it up. Baker downfield's got Mike Evans, and that one's caught! Caught in the 1st down. Wait a minute. And Evans isn't moving. Oh my goodness. Evans is not moving. He's on the ground. And that does not look good. That doesn't look good.
He's anticipating what it might be. But Evans has yet to get off the turf. Working against Rocky Scene. And Mike Evans, who's back tonight, he has missed 3 games with
And Mike Evans is still on the turf.
He's down.
I think they ruled the pass incomplete. I thought he caught it, but seeing Mike just sort of lifeless on the ground, I did not like seeing that. So here's the replay. Mike does bring it in. That looks like a catch to me.
At the end, and the reason it came out was due to whatever the injury is, it appears. Because he has it, but whatever he injured.
See, he's on the ground. He's already on the ground. Why is that not a catch? He's injured.
He starts losing control right when he hits the ground, and then he never regains control and eventually pops out. That is an incomplete pass.
That's such bullshit, man.
Insult to what appears to be injury with no catch. Would have been sensational by Evans, and exactly what Tampa Bay needed down 14. Just having a tough time just getting to his feet.
I don't know if Mike Evans lost his breath or what it is, but he's still down on the ground.
Well,
This is not looking good, guys.
Injury-riddled secondary has had a tough time clicking it into.
Yeah, they called it incomplete, though. Just, I hate that call.
49ers with a hamstring strain. He was good to go. Who knows what the injury is with regard to.
So Mike Evans is up and walking off the field. So that's a good sign there for Tampa Bay. Hopefully he just got the wind knocked out of him, man.
Well, the one thing about it is because of the fact that Evans has missed the previous 3 games.
So here we go. It's 3rd down and 5. After that was ruled an incomplete pass. I thought for sure Mike caught that, man. So now here we go. 3rd down and 5 here for the Bucs at the 40-yard line. Baker lined up here in the shotgun. He's going to look to throw. Blitz coming from Detroit. The Bucs pick it up. Baker having to roll around, and he's going to go down for the sack. And Detroit's defense came to play most certainly here, ladies and gentlemen. And we see here on the replay, that defensive line there for Detroit blows up the middle of the offense. Baker with nowhere to go. And he tries to make something happen, but instead ends up getting sacked on the play. That's going to bring up 4th down. And the defensive game plan here for Detroit has been an excellent one here in the first half. The Buccaneers stymied on offense, and we'll see a fair catch made here at the 14-yard line. And guys, man, I can't say enough, man. It's so frustrating as a football fan to see these referees just blow these calls, man. Like, seriously, all the time, every time with these fucking calls, man. It's ridiculous. It really is.
Zone would be doing him a disservice. I agree. And last week, I mean, it hasn't been perfect, but he hasn't given up, really anything. He's been scrappy. He's got a lot of playing time in this league. 40 career starts coming into tonight. A lot of those.
Hell yeah, I appreciate you guys.
For his first 3 years in the league, but I've always liked him when we've covered his games, and he's done a good job.
All right, so here we go. It's going to be 1st down and 14 here for Detroit. Goff set up here in the shotgun, under pressure, throws it. That one's caught, I believe, by Montgomery. And a nice evading of the sack there from Jared Goff. And he gets that one completed.
The secondary this week this is your opportunity. This could be your one shot, not just to show the Lions, but all 32 teams that you belong in this league.
So here we go. 2nd down and 7. After that play. Ball here at the 17-yard line. Goff in shotgun, looking to throw, gets rid of it, and that one's caught. Williams with a nice catch, but there's a flag on the play.
Williams, 2 flags fly on that 2nd down throw. One on the near side and one on the far side. Yeah, I think one of them, it was right in front of us, Joe, is going to be called on Jamel Dean. We can get the call, but see if they offset.
So it looks like we got multiple penalty flags.
Offense number 1. That penalty is half the distance of the goal. 2nd down.
So that's going to be offensive pass interference on the Lions, and that's going to back them up. Williams, the one who made the catch, is caught for the PI penalty. It was decent coverage there by McCullum, and you see the push off there. And that's an excellent call there for the refs.
St. Brown trying to get off the line of scrimmage, and he's not able to. And Troy, I'm with you. They picked up the defense. It didn't look a lot for offense.
So here we go. Now from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd down and 15 here for Detroit. Goff's in shotgun, looking to throw, gets it downfield, and then overthrows his man looking for Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's going to be incomplete. It looks like Mike Evans has exited the game, ladies and gentlemen. I hope he's okay. Gosh, man, that was scary.
Against this offense, but right here, down 2 scores, they got him back up.
So here we go, down 2 scores. It's a 3rd down and 15. Detroit backed up in their own end here. The Buccaneers need a stop here on defense to get the ball back to their offense before halftime. Now here from the 9-yard line. Goff in the shotgun, looking to throw. Under pressure, and that one's batted down. Roberts, number 95, gets in on the quarterback, and it's 4th down Lions. Excellent play there for the defense for Tampa Bay. Roberts able to get into the backfield, number 95, and he causes a batted down pass. It looks like they were going for a screen play here to the running back, and a nice play to get your hands up there by Roberts. A smart play there for the rookie defensive lineman. Dude, Josh, don't even get me started, man. The refs, I'm serious, man. The refs are just fucking ridiculous. And we'll see a punt here in his own end zone. That's a nice kick. And now we'll see here, oh, a nice move, Johnson. And he gets tackled down at about the 37-yard line. And that's where the Buccaneers will take over on offense. And oh, no.
We need to get an update on Mike Evans. Let's send it down to Laura.
Yeah, Joe, we're still waiting on official word. They've been looking at his right shoulder. We'll let you know when we get more, but he is in excruciating pain. He's been through so many injuries, and he's been...
So Mike Evans is having to be carted out. Looks like they're saying it's a shoulder injury. Tough to see there. Yo, Joshua, appreciate you, man. Like if you think Tim Reynolds should be a national play-by-play announcer, don't forget to subscribe to the GOAT Tim Reynolds. Josh, appreciate you, dude. Thank you for the $10 super chat. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for Tampa Bay. Baker in the shotgun, looking to throw. Blitz coming from Detroit. Baker gets rid of it. Shepard caught, and it came out. The Buccaneers are trying to get on top of it. And what are they going to say here? Is it incomplete? No, they're saying it's Detroit's football. And oh my goodness gracious. This is not the way the Buccaneers wanted to start the first half. So we see here, it looks like a catch and punched out. I believe that's going to be a fumble, ladies and gentlemen.
As he's coming in to make the tackle, he's punching at it. You see it all around the league, but Amik Robertson, you watch him, he does it constantly.
And man, that's really close. The Buccaneers could challenge this. That's really close, but man, thank you, Joshua Santos. Appreciate you for the $10 super chat donation. And it looks like Detroit's going to take over on offense. And that is not what the Buccaneers were looking for here on this one.
Played a lot of slot, now playing outside corner, and another.
Woo! So here we go. Now from the 41-yard line, Detroit takes over on offense. And Goff lined up under center here. Montgomery's in the backfield. Hands it off. Montgomery, a nice run, evades a tackle, and he's going to get about 5 or 6 yards on that play. So now 2nd down coming up here for Detroit. And their offense has done an excellent job here in the first half, but give the credit to the defense who's really held the Buccaneers to really no yards here in the first half. So here we go. A handoff here. Montgomery caught in the backfield, and that's an excellent play there by Yaya Dabi, number 0, with the tackle for loss. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and long. And guys, Mike Evans has been, excuse me, guys. Mike Evans has been rolled out of the game due to a concussion and a shoulder injury. Mikey, hope you're doing okay, buddy. Wow. Tough to see that, man. All right, guys, we are at the 2-minute warning. Yeah, Jason, I'm a little bit shocked, to be honest with you. This D line for Detroit is making a statement right now with the way they're playing. They're disrupting Baker Mayfield. Baker's been trying. He's tried to throw the ball down the field a couple different times. That one to Mike Evans that looked like a beautiful catch by Mike, but he hit his head so hard on the ground and his shoulder so hard on the ground. He may have a separated or dislocated shoulder, and reportedly he's got a concussion. That's just not good, man. Hate to see that for Tampa Bay. Yo, just want to give another big shout out to Joshua Santos here with the $10 super chat donation. Appreciate you, brother. Like if you think Tim should be a national play-by-play announcer. Don't forget to subscribe to the Go Tim Reynolds. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for the support. Big shout out to you, man. That's so awesome. Really appreciate that, man. Yeah, let's say the Bucs aren't done, man. We still got a lot of time left to go here in this one. The Buccaneers defense still needs to come up with the stop here. And we still will have 3 timeouts remaining. So hopefully that means Baker and the offense is not done yet. I don't believe they are. So we'll see what happens coming up next here, guys. Man, this is awesome, guys. We're already up to 40 likes on this live stream. Let's go. Thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Yeah, Joshua, that's tough, dude. I mean, that was a tough injury to watch there for Mike Evans. I just hope he's okay. That's what's most important. But, man, he's already missed so much time this year, and now I mean, this might end the streak, man, of 1,000-yard receiving seasons for the Buccaneers wide receiver. And guys, man, Buccaneers only have 36 total yards in the first half. This is not what I expected to see in the first half of this one, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go. It's now 3rd down and 5 here for Detroit. Goff in shotgun, throws over the middle. That one's incomplete. Jamison Williams, the intended target, and it's going to be 4th down and 5, and another great stop here for Tampa Bay. After the turnover, they're able to force a 3 and out here on Detroit, and that's exactly what the Buccaneers defense needed. So the best possible outcome after that turnover is this. As we see a field goal attempt here with 1:56 to go. It's a 54-yard field goal attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. And it's no good! No good! The Buccaneers defense catches a break, and that's an excellent outcome for Tampa Bay. And now the offense goes back out on the field with excellent field position. And Bates just pulled that one going left, man. And the Detroit Lions can't believe it either, guys. So now we'll see 1st down and 10 for Tampa Bay here. So here we go, 1st and 10 for Tampa Bay. Baker looking downfield, gets that one to Cade Otton, and Otton with the grab, a nice catch. It looked like the defender tried to pick it off, but Cade Otton able to hold on to the ball. And wow, the strength of Cade Otton to be able to hold on to that football. It's a one-handed grab. So here we go. It's now 2nd down after that catch. Baker looking to throw in shotgun. Wait a minute. They blew the whistle dead. They haven't told us anything. I guess, are they going to look at the replay?
That's a great job by Cade Otton, because it sure looks like Mollett has the ball. And then after this is when Otton kind of rips away, but his right arm is in there. And this is interesting, Russell, because the call was a catch by K-Dot. That's exactly right, Joe. What they would have to do to reverse this is they would have to prove that K-Dot did not have control of that ball and that the defender is the first player who had control of that ball when they went to the ground. And I don't think there's clear and obvious visual evidence.
So they're trying to review this play. Otten did bring it in with a shoulder catch, but the defender had his arms around the ball as well. It looks like a simultaneous catch almost by both players, and the tie always goes to the offensive player. So you'll have to see here what they rule, but I believe they're going to stick with the rule on the field that was called a catch.
They've seen this on the video board about 5 times where they are going to let these officials.
What's up, Alan? Hope you guys are doing. How? How can you rule that an interception if they both had the ball? Oh my God. The NFL cannot figure out what a catch is, can they? That was a tie catch. They both had the ball. The tie goes to the offensive player. What the fuck are we doing? I mean, guys, seriously. What the fuck are the Bucs supposed to do when the refs make stupid calls like that? What the fuck? This is so ridiculous, man. So 1st and 10. Here a handoff here. Gibbs is met in the backfield. He's barely able to get past the line of scrimmage. So 2nd down and long coming up here for Detroit. And wow, guys, the referees, I don't know what to tell you guys. The referees suck. Every single one of them. I'm going to find out whatever these damn names of these referees are and just freaking blow them up on social media because this is fucking bullshit, bro. This is fucking bullshit, man. So here we go. 2nd down and 9 for Detroit. Ball here at the 47-yard line. Goff is lined up here in shotgun. Looking to throw here. Goff under pressure. Gets rid of it. Amon-Ra St. Brown, but he's knocked out of bounds. That was a 9-yard catch and run. So that sets up 3rd down and short. But he gets out of bounds, so that's going to leave 1:03 on the clock. Both teams have 3 timeouts remaining. Fire every single one of these referees. Fire every single one of them, dude. Seriously. Fuck the refs in this game. To all the referees that are officiating the Detroit Lions football game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Detroit for the NFL in Week 7, y'all suck at your job. So here we go from the 39-yard line. Goff with the QB sneak, and I think he's going to get there. We'll see where they mark it.
31-year-old quarterback. 1st down.
And they give him the 1st down. And Detroit still letting the clock click down here. And finally a whistle blows as we'll see Detroit take a timeout here, I believe, with 46 seconds remaining.
Detroit's timeout, so that's their first.
Listen, I have perfect faith in my team, man. I really do. But I'm just so sick of this, man. The referees and their bullshit-ass calls, I mean, just what are you supposed to do? And the NFL's not going to do anything. That's the fucked up part about it. See, if this was any other job, if you fuck up at your job and you do something wrong, you're reprimanded. You're either fired, you're suspended, your pay's taken away. That's what happens when you do bad at your job. But when the referees do bad at their job, no, they just get a little pat on the ass and go, "Good job, guys. Way to go." And it's fucking horseshit, bro. The referees are a disgrace in the NFL. So here we go. 1st and 10 from the 38. Detroit looking to throw under pressure in the sack by Smith on Jared Goff. And a great play made there from the Tampa Bay defense. Stray Smith, number 23, comes on the blitz. He's right there to get to the quarterback. And that's a big sack for Tampa Bay. And this defense is creating a spark here for the Buccaneers And that's exactly what they needed. An excellent play made there from Smith, and that knocks them out of field goal range. Detroit calls their second timeout.
We just saw Baker Mayfield on the sideline. They've done nothing offensively. Credit to the Lions defense. And right now, it's the defense of Tampa Bay just trying to keep them in the ball game. You know, it's hard to. The defense has given up almost 300 yards of offense to the Detroit Lions, but yet Tampa Bay's done a great job.
So here we go, 2nd and 19 for Detroit. Oh, that's picked off! Jamel Dean with the interception, and he returns it to the 44-yard line. First down, Buccaneers! And that's what I'm talking about, baby. 20 seconds to go, and the Buccaneers defense is still fighting to keep the Bucs into this game. That's what I'm talking about. And what an excellent play here for Jamel Dean. As we see here on the left-hand side, he catches that one. Jared Goff never even seen him coming. And the reigning defensive player of the week makes an excellent play there in zone coverage. First down, Tampa Bay. So here we go. From the 43-yard line, Baker Mayfield with 21 seconds remaining, 3 timeouts. Looking for a play here. Maker steps up in the pocket, gets rid of it. That's caught. Sterling Shepard gets up the field, and he's going to get down, and they're going to call a timeout here with 14 seconds remaining. An excellent play for a first down, Tampa Bay. Whoo! And guys, we got our fewest total yards through 7 drives since 2009. You talk about struggling on offense here for Tampa Bay. I mean, holy crap, dude. So here we go. Baker Mayfield, 1st and 10. From the shotgun here. Ball now at the 46-yard line across midfield. This is the first play for the Buccaneers in Lions territory here today. And now we see a big throw here, a scramble to the left, downfield. That's caught, and Tez Johnson makes the grab, and he gets down. And they're going to call a timeout here. We've got 4 seconds remaining, and the Buccaneers are probably going to have to take a field goal attempt here before half. Tez Johnson here, number 15, lined up in the slot. He comes around. It's a nice in route there. And a beautiful catch from Tez Johnson. Makes a couple of guys miss on the play. Barnes almost batted that pass down. Johnson with the nice catch. He stays on his feet. Probably should have went down on the ground quicker. But now we got 4 seconds remaining. So Chase McLaughlin comes in for the Buccaneers. And this is probably the best scenario the Bucs could have hoped for here. And the field goal attempt from 53 yards from Chase McLaughlin is going to be good for Tampa Bay, and they'll get 3 points off the turnover, and they needed that desperately, and that's an excellent play there before halftime.
Through it here at the end of week 7. Two teams that believe that this head-to-head matchup could determine home field advantage if they were to meet the upcoming playoffs. Let's send it down to Laura Rutledge. Laura.
All right, thanks, Joe. Todd, able to put some points on the board just before the half. How can you get more going offensively, getting the ball to start the second half?
That's huge. We got to be better on first down. Obviously, we want to do a better job on first down.
And only 58 total yards in the first half. That's the fewest of any half this season for the Buccaneers.
We're doing a good job defensively. Obviously, we let the run out of there, and we misfit that one. But defensively, we're getting after them, and we're getting favorable passing downs.
All right, thanks, Todd.
Yep.
So Todd likes what the defense is doing here, but the Buccaneers on offense really need to step up their game here in this one. So guys, let's give you a little stat recap here for this halftime break here on Tim Reynolds Show. Thank you guys for hanging out here on the channel. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right. So let's go over the Detroit Lions. Jared Goff with 183 passing yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception, going 13 for 19. You also see Jahmyr Gibbs with 11 carries for 107 yards and a touchdown on the play. Amon-Ra St. Brown with 5 catches for 87 yards and a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs has also added 2 catches for 54 yards for over 160 total yards of offense from Jahmyr Gibbs. And then David Montgomery adds 2 catches for 18 yards to his total with 4 carries for 4 yards as well on the day. And that's your stat recap there for the Detroit Lions. As far as the individual stats for the team, the Lions have 11 first downs so far in this game. They are 1 for 6, though, on third down. 275 total yards of offense here in this one for Detroit. They also have 5 penalties on the day, which is not good there for the Lions. But the Buccaneers defense has been doing well. They've gotten to the quarterback 3 times and forced a couple of turnovers on defense, but so is the Detroit Lions. The Lions have got 2 sacks, and now they have a interception and a fumble recovery there for the Buccaneers as well. So this defense here for Detroit remaining scrappy, playing very, very well here, and they're the reason they got a 14-3 lead here at halftime.
Pick leads to the field goal. Meanwhile, this Detroit offense.
All right, so here we go. Baker Mayfield, 9 for 16 for 47 yards, 1 interception on the day. Rachaad White with 4 carries for 14 yards. Only 18 total rushing yards for the Buccaneers in the first half. Sterling Shepard with 3 catches for 15 yards. Kate Otten with 2 catches for 14 yards. And Tez Johnson with 1 catch for 11 yards as well. Only 57 total yards of offense here for Tampa Bay in the first half. That is not going to cut it as a team. They're 1 for 6 on third down. Only 4 first downs in the first half. 58 total yards, my bad, with 4 penalties for 25 yards as well. So the Buccaneers really have got to step their game up here as we get ready to start the second half. What's going on? Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Welcome in. All right, Jason, appreciate you, dude. He says, Mean Bean Dean. Hell yeah, love that, Jason. Let's go, brother. Much needed pick. Baker's going to bake in the second half. Just wait. Jason, I believe you, brother. Let's go Buccaneers, man. Bucs will come back like the Broncos did, says Alan. Appreciate you, Alan. Way to go, man. That was exciting last 2 minutes. Hell yeah, Wally Wilson. That was cool, man. Come on, Wally. Let's not do that. Come on. All right. Thank you guys so much, man. All right. Thank you guys. It pretty much catches us up there on the chat. Please make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys have any football questions. No, it's all right, Motown. Appreciate you, though, man. Really good first half for your Lions. So, guys, right now, it is a 14-3 ball game. The Buccaneers are still in it, but they're going to need to get their offense going a lot here in the second half to see what happens. I appreciate you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. All right, we'll get back here to the action in about 8 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick little halftime break, guys. What's up, Drew? Hope the baseball game's going good. Now we got wrestling going on right now, too, I bet. Wonder what Grassi's doing.
Back with a terror. Make my birthday. The Bucs came in Detroit. Go Bucs! Hey, happy freaking fracking birthday. Hope you have it.
Man, freaking love the setup there for Tom Grassi, man. That guy's so freaking cool, dude. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out here on the channel. I can't believe it's 14-3. That shows how resilient this team is. You're right, Jason, right? I mean, Detroit had every single opportunity to really run away with this game, and they haven't yet, to be honest with you. And that gives me hope here for the second half. So, all right, guys, we'll be right back here on this one. Thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. Mm. let's go. All right. Yeah, guys, tough. Mike Evans has been ruled out with a concussion and a shoulder injury. So hopefully he's able to come back and play this season. So thank you, Dakota. Appreciate you, man. But I don't think they rushed him back. I think that's just a freak injury that happens. Mike Evans is a deep threat, and they try to get him the ball downfield, and unfortunately, it just, led to that unfortunate injury. That is for sure. Very unfortunate. Wow, guys, check that out. Looks like Brandon Graham is coming back for the Philadelphia Eagles. That's awesome. All right, guys, we're getting ready to get back here for the second half of this Monday Night Football matchup. Gosh, man, I wish this spam would freaking go away, dude.
As much as they dominated the game there in that first half, not to have a bigger lead.
Yeah, each side with a couple of giveaways in that first half.
So here we go. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs offense getting ready to come out for the second half. Here we go. Let's crack one open, guys. Big cheers to every one of y'all in the chat hanging out with us today. Let's go. William, what's up, man? Jason, what's up? All right. Kick is underway here for Tampa Bay, and we'll see Johnson here on the return. Takes it up, bounces out to the right side. Nice move, and gets that one inside the 30-yard line, down to the 34.
Dan, so much was said about the guys you didn't have in your secondary tonight. What do you think about the effort you've seen from the guys who are?
Well, they're playing their tails off right now. Those guys are getting in there.
And Dan Campbell happy from what he's seen with his guys there in the first half. The defense playing really good for them, man. Yeah, Carson, Tampa Bay shut him down on defense for a couple of turnovers. So now here we go. Handoff here, Rachaad White. Nice play there. Couple of yards, still going. The offensive line pushing the running back forward for at least 4 yards on the play.
Basic thanks, and just to put numbers to it, through that first half, each side was 1 for 6 on third down.
So here we go. 2nd down and 7 coming up here for Tampa Bay. So the ball here from the 36-yard line. Baker Mayfield under center here for the Bucs. Rachaad White in the backfield. It's a 2 tight end set. Baker changing up what he sees on the play. Play action, looking to throw here. Steps up, downfield. That's caught! Emeka Buka with the first down. Tampa Bay! And a nice catch there from the rookie wide receiver. And that's a big gain there for the Buccaneers. Their first big play of the game, I think. A nice crossing pattern over the middle of the field. And he gets that ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. An excellent play there. 18 yards on that play there for the Bucs. It's 1st and 10 from the 46. Baker under center. Rashad White in the backfield. He's going to hand it off. White to the right side. He's got a lane, and he's inside the 40, and that's a gain of 7 all the way up to the 38-yard line. And a nice run there for Rashad White. The Buccaneers offense set up here with 2nd down and 3, and they need to get things rolling here for the Buccaneers offense. And Emeka Egbuka, nice to have him already back into the action after a quiet first half here for the Buccaneers wideout. Dude, Josh, it's going to be so cool to see the Bucs against the Patriots. So here we go from the 39-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 3. Baker Mayfield, play action, looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket, downfield, looking for a man. And oh, that's off the defender's helmet. And it's going to be incomplete. Baker not able to get that ball downfield enough for his target to have a play on it. So a short throw ends up being incomplete. And we see here on the replay, Emeka Egbuka made a nice play, got behind the defense. And unfortunately for Baker, he's got to put it on him. A better throw could have set up a touchdown for Tampa Bay. So Baker Mayfield is 0 for 5 on throws 20 yards downfield. Pump fakes, gets it to Sterling Shepard, and that's enough for a 1st down, Tampa Bay. A nice play there, Sterling Shepard with the catch there, number 17, and a 1st down for the Buccaneers, just past the 35-yard line. That's his 4th catch tonight. Good job for Sterling Shepard to get enough for the 1st down. The Buccaneers trying to get a scoring drive here going. They're down 14-3 here in this ball game. At the 36-yard line, Baker under center, 1st down and 10. They're going to hand it off. Rashad White on the right side's got a lane. Oh, no! And they're going to say the forward progress was stopped. So it looked like Barnes ended up with the football, but they said the forward progress was stopped. And then eventually Barnes had the football. So the Bucs catch a break there, man. Holy crap. All right, so here we go. 2nd down and 9. Baker looking to throw here. Wait a minute.
To add to that point, once they rule forward progress,
Offense number 77.
So there's a penalty, a false start here on the Bucs.
comes out on initial contact and the ball was ripped out after that. So once they call forward progress, they cannot make it. Barnes, you see, he's ripping it out, and then O'Connor, he comes.
So here we go, 2nd down and 14 now for the Bucs after the penalty marker on that play, a false start on the right tackle. So here we go, 2nd down and 14 here for the Buccaneers at the 40-yard line. Baker in the shotgun. He's going to look to throw. Blitz coming. Oh, and that one's batted down and incomplete. The Detroit Lions defense getting their hands up, and Baker not able to complete the pass. So now 3rd down and long coming up here for the Buccaneers. And Tez Johnson was the one who went in motion. He was open on the play, and number 55 Barnes just waiting and just jumps for it and bats the ball down. So here we go, 3rd down and 14 here for Tampa Bay. They're 2 for 7 on 3rd downs here in this one. Ball at the 40-yard line. Baker lined up in the shotgun. Baker's going to look to throw. Steps up in the pocket, completed. Tez Johnson, nice move, and he's going to get it close to the 1st down marker. It's going to be 4th down and short, and we'll see if the Bucs go for it here, if they're going to kick the field goal. I think they marked him about a yard short. No, it's 2 yards short, so 4th and 2. And I think the Buccaneers offense is going to stay out on the field. And Tampa Bay down by 11 knows that field goal doesn't do them much here. They'll still be down by 8 points. It would be a 1-score game, but they need the points. So Baker lined up under center here. It's a jumbo set. Handed off. Rashad White up the middle, and he's going to have enough for the 1st down, Tampa Bay. An excellent run there by Rashad White. Gets them just enough, and they're now in the red zone. An excellent run there on 4th down and 2 for the Buccaneers. They got excellent push there from their offensive line. And Josh Grizzard, the Buccaneers offense, has averaged 27.5 points through the first 6 weeks of the season. So now here we go. 1st down and 10 from the 24-yard line. Baker under center. Play action. Baker looking to throw here. Plenty of time. Gets rid of it. Tucker in the flat. He's going to make some plays. Stiff arm, but he's going to get only a couple of yards on that play. A nice tackle from Campbell there for the defense for Detroit. And Detroit's defense has been tough here, ladies and gentlemen. They have not been easy to run the football on, pass the football on. You got to give a lot of credit to Dan Campbell and his defensive staff here for the Detroit Lions. And guys, 58 total first half yards for the Buccaneers. Here on this drive, 50 yards. Let's go, Bucs. Come on, baby. So here we go. It's 2nd down and 8 from the 22-yard line. Baker in the shotgun here. Looking to throw. It's a 3-man rush. Baker gets rid of it. Tez Johnson, nice play. He's inside the 15. Leaps in. He gets the hard. Makes a play. And he gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tez Johnson making guys miss. Making moves with the 22-yard touchdown grab. And what a catch and run from the rookie. Tez Johnson, 1-5, baby. And the Buccaneers get their first touchdown of the game, and that cuts into the deficit here. An excellent play from Baker Mayfield. It's a wide receiver screen the whole way. How about the right tackle, Charlie Heck, just laid out a defender, and the excellent move from Tez Johnson with the what? And he gets it into the end zone. It's a 9-14 game here, and now Baker Mayfield going for the 2-point conversion here. Ball at the 2-yard line here. The Buccaneers trying to make it a 3-score game. They put a receiver in motion. Baker in the shotgun. Blitz coming from Detroit. Baker gets rid of it. Oh, and that one's batted down. And a nice play made there from Whiteside, number 38. The tight end, Cade Otton, was the intended target. And that's going to make it a 9-14 ball game here for Tampa Bay. Wow, guys, what a play. Woo, Baker took a little shot on that play, too. All right, guys. What's going on? We got a Manning fan in the chat. Yeah, dude, I'm a Bucs fan. Hope you're doing well, dude. There we go, Baker. Oh, man, guys. Talk about that. That's exactly what we needed from the Buccaneers, man. We needed to answer. We needed to come out hot here in the second half. Who's your favorite Buccaneer GOAT? My favorite Buccaneer of all time is Mike Allstott, and then right behind him is Derek Brooks. But thank you for hanging out in the chat, man. I need the Bucs by 4. Well, Will, you probably will get that here today. But we'll have to see what the Buccaneers can do. So here we go, guys. It was an 11-play, 67-yard drive for Baker Mayfield as he hits Tez Johnson for the 22-yard touchdown pass as Tez makes a lot of people miss and gets it into the end zone for the Buccaneers' first touchdown of the game. The 2-point conversion is no good, so because of that, it's a 9-14 ball game here. Detroit has the lead, and we'll see the Detroit Lions offense come out here for their first possession of the second half. Whoo! Glad to see all the Buccaneers love coming in through here, man. Appreciate y'all. All right. So we get back to the action. Let's go. Let's go.
They're trying to get the ball to Sterling Shepard on a slant route, but the secondary, they play this perfectly. They got two guys coming underneath, and it gets Baker off of it. And then, of course, Nick Whiteside. But here's a look at what Baker sees. He's trying to work it over to Sterling Shepard. Not there. Comes underneath, and Whiteside, who hasn't played a lot of defense in his career.
So here we go. Kickoff underway for the Bucs. And Detroit will return this one. And good play made there from the Bucs special teams. And Jared Goff gets ready to come out for their first offensive drive of the second half here at the 27-yard line. So here we go. First down and 10 here for the Detroit Lions. Goff under center at the 27-yard line. They're going to hand it off here to Gibbs. Gibbs, a nice run, cuts back inside, almost breaks a tackle. And man, he would have been loose for the races there if it wasn't for that tackle from Smith. So that's going to bring out second down and short coming up here for the Detroit Lions. And Tez Johnson continues to build off of his performance last week, now with 3 catches for 45 yards and a touchdown here in this ball game. So here we go, second down and 5 now for Detroit at the 32-yard line. It's another jumbo set here. I formation, handoff. No, play action. Goff gets it to his tight end, Laporta, but a nice tackle there in the flat by McCollum. And Zion McCollum with the tackle right after the catch, and that's going to set up third down and short. And guys, how about the Denver Broncos yesterday coming back in the fourth quarter? Holy crap, man. 33 points scored in the fourth quarter. That's tied. That's tied for the second most in the fourth quarter in NFL history. That's crazy, man. So here we go. 3rd and 2. Ball now at the 35-yard line for Detroit. Goff under center. Play action here. Jared looking to throw. Gets it to his tight end, and that's going to be a first down for Detroit. And right with the nice play there, the backup tight end makes, I believe, his 3rd or 4th grab of the game. That one for a big gain and a first down for the Lions. And the Lions able to really work a nice game plan there. That was a nice play setup with the play action. Goff gets it out to the flat, right over the defender in coverage. And that's a nice gain there that gets him up to the 49-yard line. So a gain of 14 yards on that play. And now it's 1st and 10. And Gibbs in the backfield here for Detroit. Goff tosses it to him. Gibbs, nice lane, cuts inside, still on his feet, and he's going to have the first down, Lions. And Gibbs, another nice run. He continues to eat against this Buccaneers rushing defense. And on that play, it's a toss play to Gibbs, but he sort of counters it right back inside. And look at the nice blocking. Every single body of the defense moves to the left side. Gibbs cuts back to the right side. It's wide open field there for him. And he gets a big first down for Detroit, down at about the 35-yard line. They'll mark him at the 36. So that was a nice gain there. So 1st and 10 for Detroit. A handoff again. Gibbs makes a move in the backfield, and he's going to get swarmed after a couple of yards on that play. So a nice comeback there for the Bucs defense on that rushing game. So Jahmyr Gibbs is outpacing the Buccaneers offense by himself in total offense right now. But the Buccaneers only trail by 5 points here in the third quarter. It's 2nd down and 7 here for Gibbs. Lined up in the backfield, the ball here at the 33-yard line. It's 2nd down and 7. Goff under center, looking to throw now. Blitz coming from Tampa Bay. They get it to Gibbs. He's wide open in the flat at the 20, at the 15, at the 10, and he gets tackled down by Winfield at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, Lions. And Gibbs continues to dominate here in this matchup. He was in the flat, and what was that, man? Panay Sewell literally just slapped and shoved the back of Hassan Reddick. He comes over on the left side to block for him. How is that not a push in the back? Okay, so first and goal here for the Lions. A handoff, Gibbs up the middle, a spin move, and he's going to get into the end zone for the touchdown, Lions. And an excellent move there with the spin move by Jahmyr Gibbs. And that 5-yard TD gives the lead extended for Detroit here in this one. All right, guys, so a very, very good drive there for Detroit as they answer the touchdown drive there from the Buccaneers offense. It's a 7-play, 73-yard drive.
6'5", 335. He can run.
And Jahmyr Gibbs takes it in for a 5-yard touchdown run after the 28-yard pass to him there just before that. And also on the play, or I should say on the drive, Jahmyr Gibbs also balled out with another 15-yard run as well. Right now, Jahmyr Gibbs is killing the Buccaneers defense. 15 carries, 135 yards on the ground with 2 rushing touchdowns, and then 3 catches for 82 yards as well. I mean, he's outpacing the Buccaneers' whole offense right now with how many total yards he has. Crazy, dude. You got to give it to these Lions, man. A tough, tough team here. And now Detroit increases their lead. It's 21-9 here for the Buccaneers. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any big questions or any suggestions or shout-outs, please make sure you hit me up with the Super Chats, and appreciate you guys so much for all your positive feedback here hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. All right, now the Buccaneers will get the ball back after they scored on their last drive. We'll see if the Buccaneers can keep it going here on offense. The Lions answer that touchdown drive with one of their own. So a nice answer from the Lions offense. Jared Goff has looked impressive here in this one. The running game has been very impressive here thus far for the Detroit Lions. Joe, what's going on, man? Bum, 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 bum. All right, so we'll see what happens here coming up. But honestly, I am optimistic to see if the Buccaneers offense can most definitely try to make a comeback here in the second half. The Buccaneers defense didn't look too great on that drive, but the whole second quarter, we really started looking good, getting some pressure there on Goff and stopping those big plays from happening. The Buccaneers have really got a lockdown here on defense in this second half. Yeah, Jason, I understand, but if they would have got it, it would have made it a 3-point game. So I guess not really much of a difference with that call for the Buccaneers. But here we go. We'll see a return here for the Bucs. Johnson gets it past the 10, past the 20. Ooh, maybe past the 20. Yeah, looks like right at the 21-yard line is where Johnson will end up here on this one. And Gibbs has been dangerous in the flat. Really able to be very elusive. And the offensive line has really gotten great push on that D-line for Tampa Bay. And Gibbs with 2 rushing touchdowns on the day and over 200 yards of total offense from scrimmage for Gibbs, and we're still in the third quarter. 1st and 10 here for Baker. Play action. Rolls, gets it to Rachaad White. White with the catch, and he's not going to get much on that play. Robinson's there on the tackle, and that's going to set up 2nd down. And Baker had a couple of options there on that play as he rolled out to the left side. I probably would have went with Tez Johnson underneath. He was open, but so was Rachaad White, but the cornerback closed in on that play very, very quickly. And Gibbs with over 250 total yards from scrimmage here in this one. 2nd down and 9 for Baker Mayfield in the Bucs offense from the 21-yard line. He's in the shotgun here. Looking to throw. No, he's going to hand it off. Rachaad White on the draw play, leaps over a defender, and that's a nice run there for the Bucs, and that'll bring up 3rd down and short. The Buccaneers looking to keep this momentum going here on offense. They trail 21-9 here in the 3rd quarter. As we approach the end of the 3rd here, Baker and the Bucs need to have a little more sense of urgency here on each offensive drive. So here we go, 3rd down and 3 for the Buccaneers offense. Baker lined up in shotgun here. They put a receiver in motion. Baker looking to throw, rolling to his right, gets rid of it downfield and overthrows his intended target, looking for Emeka Egbuka, and that's going to be incomplete for the Buccaneers. And a nice drive there for the defense for Detroit. And we see here on the replay, the Buccaneers trying to go to their go-to guy, number 2. It's a nice out route. He's kind of open, but Baker just kind of overthrows the receiver. I think he was a little behind him as well. And Emeka Egbuka cannot make a play on that one. And Baker has not been the sharpest here in this one. So we're going to see a 4th down and 3, a punt coming up here for the Buccaneers. And that's a 3 and out for the Detroit Lions defense. Wait a minute, we got a flag on the play. I wonder what this one's going to be.
Here is Yassine coming to the sideline. In on the coverage on that throw that was incomplete to Egbuka.
So we'll see what the penalty is here on this play, guys.
One thing to go with guys who are inexperienced, but you just start simply running out of players.
Dan Campbell's secondary, entire week 1 starting group. For knowing with how they play.
Especially against an offense and a quarterback that really has been red hot.
So they're taking their sweet time, letting us know what the penalty is.
Went out of bounds on his own. That is a 5-yard penalty. Detroit has elected to enforce that foul from the succeeding spot. 1st down.
So it was on the Buccaneers. A guy, I guess, ran out of bounds and didn't come back in right away, or ran out of bounds on his own. So not exactly what the Buccaneers needed right now. That's another unnecessary penalty. As we get ready to see Detroit come back out on offense, they were able to score big on their last drive. So we'll see what Detroit's able to do here on this play. Or I should say on this drive. Fourth and 3, how the game's going. I know we are in over our head on the field. Have to go for it, in my opinion. Appreciate you, Tony. Thank you so much, Jason. Yeah, man, look, honestly, 4th and 3, I think we were pinned too far in our own end zone. And yes, our defense did give up a touchdown drive there on that last possession. But our defense has been tough against Detroit. So for me, I think it's a little too early to be going for it on 4th and 3. I mean, they were still inside their own 40-yard line there. So they're pretty much giving up points to Detroit if they don't get the first down there. So Todd Bowles trusts this defense. I trust this defense. I think they'll be able to get a stop here. And if they can, that's going to set up Baker Mayfield and the Bucs for a good chance on their next offensive possession. So keep our fingers crossed and do good. What's up, Joshua? This is Aurelius Ben, one of the older Buccaneer wide receivers back in the day for the Bucs when I was growing up. Tony, thanks again for hopping in the chat, for everybody hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, Justin Gibson. Let's go, Bucs. Appreciate you, man. Jason, shout out to one of our members, Jason, in the chat. Appreciate you, bro. And Pat, appreciate you too, man. Bucs don't look horrible like Washington was destroyed by Dallas. Yeah, definitely understand that. That was tough to watch for Commanders fans. Joe, hope you're doing well, man. How's Raw going? Lit, man, what's up, dude? Yeah, I am so sad to see what happened to Mike Evans, man. I just hope he's okay. Gosh, that was tough to watch, so... All right. You're totally right. Got to get the offense going here, Justin. But the defense is on the field now for the Buccaneers. Jared Goff here, first down at the 30-yard line. He's going to look to throw in the shotgun. Pump fakes, under pressure. He's trying to get rid of it, and I think he did. The Buccaneers almost come up with the sack on the play, and it's second down now and 10 for Detroit.
Just went back to the Lions locker earlier in this quarter. Yassine was out of the game. He got some medical attention. You could tell over here on the sideline that he was in some discomfort, but he walked it off and convinced trainers that he could go back into the game.
So looks like Detroit just lost another member of their secondary to injury. So now second down and 10 here for Detroit. Goff under center. Hands it off to Montgomery. Montgomery not getting much on that play. Only a gain of a yard on that run. So now third down and 9 coming up here for Detroit. And the Buccaneers got a good chance here on defense to force a 3 and out. So we'll see what the Buccaneers can do here. Detroit trying to come up with another good drive here after that scoring drive to open up the second half. And we've seen Zion McCollum, the guy who's been on coverage here for Amon-Ra St. Brown for a little while. Right now, Amon-Ra is lined up here in the slot. And we see Goff here in the shotgun. Ball at the 31-yard line. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. And that's a catch by Sam Laporta, but wait a minute. Where's the penalty flag? That was definitely false start. What? Guys, that left tackle moved, I swear, right before the ball snapped, and they didn't call it. But it's a first down catch from Sam Laporta, and that means it's going to be first and 10 here at the 41-yard line for Detroit. They lead 21-9. A toss play here to Montgomery, and Montgomery gets about 5 or 6 yards on that carry, and that brings up second down. Tony, appreciate you, man. Tim, I enjoy your play-by-play. You truly are for the love of the game and heart, and brother, much success. Appreciate you, Tony. Thank you, man. Yeah, sorry, Weidman. Mike Evans got injured with a concussion and shoulder injury earlier in the game, so he is out for the game here for the Buccaneers. So now second down and 5 here for Detroit as the third quarter winds down. And play action here for Goff, looking for his tight end. Laporta with the catch. He's tackled out of bounds. I think he's going to be just shy of the first down marker, which will bring up third down and short. Nice tackle there by Zion McCollum, who was in coverage there on the tight end, Sam Laporta. It was a nice play-action pass there from Jared Goff, and he's very, very good at that play-action pass play. So here we go. Buccaneers lined up here for third down and 2 on defense. Detroit trying to get a new set of downs. They've got an extra lineman here. Handoff here to Goff from Montgomery. Montgomery able to get stopped on the play. An excellent stop for the Buccaneers defense. The effort there to stop them on third down and short. And that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. The Buccaneers trying to fight back in this one, but the Lions are hard to tame, and it's going to be an interesting fourth quarter here, folks. It's a 21-9 ball game here in Detroit. Woo, this game going by fast, man. I tell you what, we are in for an interesting fourth quarter here, man. I like my Buccaneers' chances. Yes, I do. Never give up on my team. Never will give up on my team, baby. And Jason, you're right, buddy. 4th and 1. Need a stop here for Tampa Bay. Maybe, just maybe, Detroit might punt it here. They do have an 11-point lead. So, although it just doesn't feel like any time Detroit is like 4th and 1, 4th and 2, 4th and 3. Like, they're almost always going for it, right? I mean, you could probably say that. I think it's safe to say that here, guys. Man, big shout out to the chat here, guys. I really appreciate y'all. Thanks for being so positive, man. Thanks for really rooting for your team, being diehard NFL fans. I appreciate that. Whether you're a Lions fan or a fan of any other team other than my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And also a big shout out to all the Tampa Bay Buccaneers fans hanging out here, guys. I really appreciate it, man. Tony, I'm expecting a high scoring fourth quarter here, man. Bucs still have a chance to score and win. You're right, man. You're totally right. The game ain't over till it's over, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Feeling it. Feeling it. I'm feeling it. Put it in a win, you already know. All right, so here we go. The offense is on the field for Detroit, ladies and gentlemen. It's 4th and 1. And we'll see here what happens. It's a jumbo set. Amon-Ra St. Brown lined up right next to the tight end on the left side. Gibbs is in the backfield. They give it to Amon-Ra, tosses it to Gibbs. Gibbs in the backfield, gets tackled. Oh, did he make it? Did he make it? I think he got there. And we'll see where the ref spots the ball. The Buccaneers had a chance. Gibbs breaks a couple of tackles, and oh my goodness, Nelson was right there. Can't bring Gibbs down, and I think right there, Winfield. Wait, was he out of bounds? Was Gibbs out of bounds? And nope, looks like they gave it to him. It's going to be first down Detroit. They barely got it. And now here, play action. Goff looking to throw. Gets it to Raymond in the flat. Nice play there for the Buccaneers defense to hold him to only a gain of a yard on that play. So, man, Buccaneers almost come up with a great play on 4th down for the stop, but instead it's the Detroit Lions who end up making the great play on defense. Gibbs able to avoid a couple of tacklers and stretch that ball right past the first down marker. So now 2nd down and 8 here from the 47-yard line. Handoff here, Montgomery up the middle. The Buccaneers get there, and that's only a gain of 2 on the play. So now we got 3rd down and long coming up here for Detroit. The Buccaneers defense needs a stop here. They trail by 11 here in this football game. Actually, it's by 12. 12. So here we go. Detroit set up here in the shotgun. It's 3rd down and 6. Montgomery's in the backfield next to Goff. And now here we go, all-out blitz for the Buccaneers, and that one's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 6 for Detroit. And an excellent play there for the Buccaneers, and that's going to force a punt, I believe. I don't think they're in field goal range here for Bates. But we'll see here, 4th down and 6. And the defense steps up here for Tampa Bay, and that's exactly what the Buccaneers needed. And yep, it'll force a punt here from the 45-yard line, and the Buccaneers will get the ball back on offense. And a fair catch made at the 11-yard line for Tampa Bay. And we'll see Baker Mayfield and the Bucs come back out on offense. Here in the 4th quarter, the Bucs trail 9-21 here in this one. But hey, never say never. Hey, Pat, did I see that stat? Oh, I seen that stat, but that's okay. Let everybody else see that stat. They don't need to, I don't need to see that. I don't need to say that stat. That's all right. It's all right, man. It's all right. All right, so here we go, guys. Buccaneers come back out on offense. It's a 2-score game. Let's see if the Buccaneers can get into the end zone here. I like our chances, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. We need a couple of touchdowns to get back into this one. And we got to start here with this drive. And I know with the 4th quarter here already started, we've got about 13 minutes left to go. All right, for the Buccaneers, they're going to be in a 2-minute drill situation now for the rest of the game because we're probably only going to get a chance at maybe 3 possessions here, and that's just depending on if the defense can get some 3-and-outs against Detroit, and we've really got to try to see if the Buccaneers can just gain a little closer here on this drive, get into the end zone, and then hopefully we'll see the defense be able to step up like we've seen them do in any of our games throughout this season. Hell yeah, Jeff. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on the channel. Don't forget, guys, to hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. And if you guys have any football questions, man, please make sure you guys hit me up with those super chats. Appreciate y'all. And thank you, Ozman. Tim, you should be an NFL analyst. Appreciate you, bro. I've always loved broadcasting and NFL. You know, being an NFL analyst is one of those things that would be a dream come true for me. Unfortunately, I don't have one of those big university degrees, but I damn sure have watched a lot of football in my day. And I'll tell you this, one thing I got to say this right now. The referees really cleaned their shit up here in the second half. I'll tell you that. Because that first half, had me heated, dude. The officiating was so. Okay? Let's just say that. Justin, what's going on? I stream usually every NFL primetime game and every single Buccaneers game every week. I try to do some college football games here and there, but those haven't been really doing that well on our channel. What's up, Bill? I've been a Bucs fan my whole life, man. So here we go. Baker Mayfield of the Buccaneers offense comes back out at the 11-yard line. And Baker lined up in the shotgun here. Looking to throw. It's a 4-man rush. Baker downfield. Got a man. Cade Otton with the catch. And that's a first down, Tampa Bay. And what a catch from Cade Otton. And he gets that one up the field. He was lined up in the slot here. Goes around the wide receiver and catches a nice grab one-on-one with the safety there. And that's a gain of 20 yards on that play. And the secondary even more beat up here for the Detroit Lions. It's 1st and 10 now for Baker at the 31. Blitz coming from Detroit. The Bucs pick it up, and that one's incomplete. Intended for Emeka Egbuka. And that was too high. Baker Mayfield a little inaccurate on that throw. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. It's okay, man. Plenty of time left, guys. Plenty of time left in this one, man. All right, so here we go. 2nd down and 10 here for the Buccaneers. Ball at the 31-yard line. Baker in the shotgun looking to throw. Blitz coming. Baker gets rid of it. Emeka Egbuka with the grab. And he gets a few yards on that play. A gain of about 7. That's going to set up 3rd down and short. Nice play there by Baker Mayfield. The blitz was coming, and he got rid of the football quickly to the open man for positive yards. So they call this one only a gain of 6. So 3rd down and 4 coming up here. And that's right, man. The Bucs always got a chance, man. Always. So here we go. 3rd down and 4 coming up here for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Baker's lined up in the shotgun here. Ball at the 37. Baker looking to throw. Oh, wait a minute. We got a penalty marker. Throw. And that one's right through the hands of Egbuka. The defender got a hand on it as well. But I think the Buccaneers got a penalty on the defense.
Here's John Hussey.
Illegal shift, offense. That did not get set. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
So here we go. That penalty was on the offense for an illegal shift. I thought that was like a blown whistle penalty, kind of like a false start, but I guess it wasn't. And wow, that one intended for Emeka Egbuka, but wouldn't have mattered anyways with the penalty. So now 3rd down, or I should say 4th down and 4. And this could be a big 4th down for the Buccaneers. They're at the 37-yard line here. Baker in the shotgun. Detroit is showing blitz here. Baker looking to throw. Detroit does bring an extra man. Baker's got to step up. He gets rid of it. Cade Otton stumbles. Oh, and that ball's on the ground, but our offense gets on it. Let's go. Yes. Oh, that was crazy. And Cade Otton with a big grab, and that was a fumble after he caught it.
See where he is on the field here. Knee is down now. And he is right at the marker.
Field is a catch, and then a fumble. By rule, on 4th down, only the fumbler can advance the ball. The fumbler did, though, get past the line of gain.
Yes, and they give the Bucs the 1st down. Yes. What's up, Coops? Appreciate you, NLG. All right, thank you, Cade Otton. What a big play by the tight end. He got his knee down, but he stretched the ball out and got just enough for the Buccaneers to get a new set of downs. Excellent play.
Screaming for John Hussey to come over. I would expect a challenge. But I agree with you.
So here we go. 1st down and 10 for Tampa Bay. It looks like Detroit's going to challenge that last play.
First down. Every look we've had shows it is awfully close. And Campbell has to challenge it to have them look at it again. There's him trying to get John Hussey.
He's challenging them going on the field, and the receiver gets that complete process of the catch. Timeout.
So I think Detroit's going to lose this challenge because the knee's down.
Whether Cade Otton completed the act of the catch, there's a lot to decipher.
So to me, I don't think this challenge is going to work in Detroit's favor, but we got to wait and see what happens. Oh, my goodness. All right, take it easy, Bill. Woo, geez, man. What's up, Ty? Talk about a woo-wee. Yeah, LT, look, hey, I think that's a waste of a challenge there for Campbell, but I guess he feels like he's got to do it. Jason, come on. It's okay. We're going to be just fine. I have no doubts we're going to be just fine, okay? It's going to be a 1st down for Tampa Bay. That's what it's going to be. Call was going to be upheld. There we go. See? Told you. I told you. Call is upheld. Let's go. First down, Tampa Bay. We're still in this thing, baby. We're still in this thing. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, Bucs. Woo. Woo. Come on. This is nerve-wracking. This is nerve-wracking, folks. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Let's go. Woo. Woo, 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 woo. Hey, it ain't over till it's over, baby. It ain't over till it's over. Jason, don't worry. I got you, Jason. I got you. There we go. There we go. Hell yeah, Ty. You're right about that, man. The Bucs still got a chance, baby. Still got a chance, baby. All right, guys. Made sure to update the score there for you guys.
Because K-Dot was successfully able to make the catch, survive, and make the catch with the 2 steps and then go into the ground. Then, after making that call, here's the catch. They called John Hussey back over to the monitor, and now they're looking at where the ball was placed, which is close. We all think he was just short the first down yardage in the booth. And again, the initial call that John Hussey just said was that the catch was made. Here's the call.
What?
It is determined that the receiver was actually short of the line of goal.
How many times can we be screwed by referees, man? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking serious, guys? He had the first down. Are you kidding me? How can you tell me he's short there? Fuck these referees, man.
He was when the tackle was made, and they determined that he's short of first down yardage, and it's the Lions' fault.
That's why John Hussey is the referee. They got to trot him back out and correct the call.
This is what I think about the refs, okay? The refs in this game screwed us. They screwed us. The refs suck in this fucking game. I almost want to end this stream, guys. This is so dumb. This is so dumb, guys. They screwed us. We have gotten screwed on almost every call in this game. That is bullshit. That is bullshit, man. I fucking hate this replay system, man. That is bullshit.
It's right there. It's so close, but determined.
That is way too close to tell me that he doesn't get the first down there, dude. That is bullshit. So first down and 10 here for Detroit. Goff under center, ball at the 40-yard line. Gibbs with the toss here. The Buccaneers with a quick stop.
Stop with Diaby and no gain by Gibbs, who's got a career-high 217 yards in this game.
So Buccaneers injured on the play. Looks like Hassan Reddick. It's going to be second down and 10. This is just...
Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers ask for another stop here from their defense. Back after this.
terrible officiating has screwed the NFL. I mean, this is just terrible, man. Like as a football fan, like I don't even want to watch football games when they're officiated like this, man. Like I'd like much rather probably have like no referees whatsoever. Like, are you fucking kidding me, man? Like and that's exactly right, Pat. You're totally right, Pat. Turn that ball straight, right where his knee was down, and tell me that doesn't be a first down. That's the bullshit part of that fucking call. Because they have to place the ball where it is, and with chains, they're supposed to measure it. But did they fucking do that for us? No! Fucking terrible, bro. Gibson, they didn't measure it because they're fucking idiots. The referees in the NFL suck. NFL, your refs suck. You guys you should be embarrassed. You should feel embarrassed with the way the referees have coached this prime time Monday night game. If this is what I don't get, because if the referees were at least reprimanded, maybe I wouldn't get so mad at terrible calls. Terrible calls, hey, you know what? That guy will either get fired or suspended because of those terrible calls when the NFL reviews them. But does the NFL do that? No, of course not, dude. Fucking stupid, bro. Just so stupid, man. Nobody wants to watch the referees when we watch football, okay? The refs in this game have sucked. NFL, your referees suck. Period. Terrible fucking game, man. You don't, as a fan, you don't even want to watch these games, dude. Yeah, Jace, you're absolutely right. They miss calls like that all the time, man. It happens all the time. And do the refs have any accountability whatsoever for their terrible calls or the terrible way they officiate games? No, nothing nothing happens to them, dude. Fucking bullshit, bro. Terrible, terrible fucking bullshit. Fuck the referees and fuck the NFL that hires these bullshit part-time referees. They don't take officiating seriously, because if the NFL did, they would invest in real full-time referees, and these guys would have legitimate jobs as referees to fucking ref in the NFL. But they don't. Instead, they get a bunch of fucking volunteers, and this is the bullshit they get. So here we go. Jared Goff, play action, looking to throw under pressure, and there's a sack for Tampa Bay. And Nelson comes up with a big play there. It's third down and long. Now coming up here for Detroit. Yeah, Hassan Reddick had to be helped off the field there. I haven't heard any updates on the injury yet, but Evil, every single ref is pretty much volunteers, man. They only get paid by a per game basis and they're part-time. So they're practically volunteers. So here we go. Third down and 10 here from the 40-yard line. Goff looking to throw under pressure. The Bucs are right there over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. And that's fourth down and 10 now coming up for Detroit. And the Buccaneers defense comes up big there. And they end up getting rid of that terrible call. You see what you call that right there, guys? You see what just happened? That's what you call a 3 and out. You know what else that's called? Karma. That's what's called karma. You see? Because the football gods knew that the Buccaneers didn't do anything wrong. But Bates does line up for a 58-yard field goal here. This would be tied for his career long. And the kick is good for Detroit. So they will take a 24-9 lead. That one bounces in. Oh, yeah, Bucs still got a chance, man.
Here's a definitive look off the right upright.
Oh, it did go in. Yeah, but doink, that went in for Bates. They got lucky on that one.
Baker thought he missed Bates, but that ties a career long. He hit from 58. earlier in the year. Just crazy. It ball 58 yards out. Hit the inside of the right.
Plenty of time, guys. Plenty of time. So that last drive there for Detroit goes nowhere. 4 plays, 0 yards, and Bates hits the 58-yard field goal to give the Detroit Lions a 24-9 lead here in this one.
That was urgency now for Baker Mayfield. See the old game of mention stuff. The your first down by us. Inside of the right off the right foot of Bates to bank it in to make it a 15.
So we'll see a return here for the Buccaneers. Johnson makes a nice move, but only able to get up to the 29-yard line here for Tampa Bay.
Baker Mayfield, the Lions had win to the NFL from 2022 to 24, averaging 12 a year. When Sean Mason their assistant, Ben Johnson was off by the Bears, and led by the Jets, but Dan Campbell when he resigned. And John Morton is now the
Yeah, guys, I have so many fucked up things I could say about the referees in this game, but so fucking stressful. So here we go. Baker Mayfield, 1st and 10. Steps up in the pocket, gets that one completed to Cade Otton, and he's got a first down, Tampa Bay.
as he plows through a couple of would-be tacklers for 13 yards. Just under 10 to go.
All right, so after that first down catch, we're at the 42-yard line here for Tampa Bay. Baker in the shotgun, looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket, gets rid of it, and that's going to be incomplete. And so looking for his running back, but Baker hit on the play, but no flag thrown.
Again, we're told he's been dealing with cramping and it's questionable to return. He comes out of the locker room after going in first time and was on the sidelines trying to work his way back into the game, getting oxygen, getting his legs worked on. Theragun went back to the locker room, and again, he's back out to the field. Questionable to return.
He plays the right side. He's done a really good job in his place.
All right, guys, let's go. All right, so 2nd down and 10 now for the Buccaneers. For the 42-yard line, Baker looking to throw. Blitz coming from Detroit. Baker evades it, gets it to Cade Otton. Otton with a nice grab, gets it up to the 50-yard line, and now it's 3rd down and 2.
I can't say enough about this secondary. Well, we got another one down.
And looks like another member of the secondary is down here on the play for Detroit. And he's not able to get up off the ground.
From K-Dot.
So a nice catch there from Cade Otton. And he's really been the go-to guy here in this offense for the Buccaneers. He leads them in receiving. And the Bucs are driving down the field here. So we'll see what they're able to do here on offense. And oh boy, there's Hassan Reddick. And he's being helped out on the cart as well. So looks like he won't be returning to this one.
What led to his injury right on his ankle, so they have to cart him away. This has been a year, Troy. We've talked to every head coach we've visited this year. The injury list, this has become who's going to be left standing at the end.
Yeah, you're right, man. They're talking about it now on the broadcast. There's been so many freaking injuries this season to a lot of fans, man, to a lot of teams. So here we go. Baker hands it off to Rachaad White. White right there. I think he's got enough for the first down. And they're going to give it to him. So first down, Tampa Bay. So here we go. 1st and 10 here in this one. And now here from the 48-yard line, Baker looking to throw this time from the shotgun, downfield. Oh, and that over the head of Tez Johnson. Baker not able to complete that one, so second down and long coming up here for the Bucs. Tez Johnson was in between two defenders on this play. And Baker just missed him. Just over the outstretched hands of Tez Johnson. So now that's going to bring up second down and 10 here for Baker and the Bucs. Still plenty of time here with just under 9 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Baker looking to throw. Scrambling to his left. Pump fakes. Gets rid of it. Oh, and that one's incomplete, but we got a penalty flag on the play. And I think this one's going to be on the defense.
Aiden Hutchinson may have forced a hold on Grant Morton.
Holding. Offense number 62. That penalty is declined. Third down.
So the holding penalty was actually on the offense. And that's going to be declined. So that makes it third down and 10. So still with 8:43 to go here in this ball game. Plenty of time for the Buccaneers offense. They need a touchdown here. What's up, Sports Pods? Hope you're doing good. So here we go. From the 48-yard line, Baker Mayfield lined up in the shotgun here. And Detroit is showing blitz on the play. It looks like man coverage across the board. And Baker looking downfield. Oh, Tez Johnson with a nice grab and a first down. Tampa Bay. And there you go, baby. A big gain on that one. A gain of 12 yards on the catch for Tez Johnson, who's really stepped up his game here in this one for Tampa Bay. 4 catches for 58 yards. And now here we go from the 35-yard line. Baker looking to throw in the shotgun. Pump fakes. Still looking. Good protection. Gets it to Rashad White. White in the flat. Gets about 3 yards on that play. Maybe 4. That's going to bring up second down. And we see Tez Johnson on the play before. He's able to come across the field on a nice in route. Get that one. A nice grab. Baker was a little inaccurate on that throw, but a great catch there for Tez Johnson. So here we go. Second down and 7. Baker steps up in the pocket. Oh no, fumble! Ball's loose, and the Buccaneers try to get on top of it. I believe Tristan Wirfs is right there. Did the Bucs get it back? We'll have to see. The referee's looking at it here, and I believe the Buccaneers got the ball back. And yeah, Tristan Wirfs, woohoo! Oh, what a recovery. Baker Mayfield trying to avoid the sack. He's going down with 2 guys on him, and the ball comes loose. Luckily, Tristan Wirfs gets right there on the football, and he's lucky to have that one. And Mayfield lucky to have the football back here. It's now third down and 5 here at the 30-yard line for the Buccaneers.
And timeout before the snap, as Dan Campbell wants John Hussey to come over and talk to him again.
Guys are getting to know each other tonight.
So Dan Campbell still chatting with the referees. What is he challenging here?
Well, he's short of the line of game, but I guess just with regard to getting extra yardage. Because, yeah, that's an odd challenge. Obviously, he's definitely short of the line of game. I thought they were going to challenge the recovery, and I didn't see anything that suggested anybody other than Wirfs.
All right, so a weird challenge coming up here for the Lions. I don't know, honestly, man. I've got to be honest, I'm a football fan, and I've seen a lot of multiple games like Iowa versus Minnesota 2023. No fair catch, so I'm with you, man, on the statement. I mean, yeah, guys, like, look, I think in all sports, man, and honestly, like, you're starting to see it in baseball where they kind of have, the technology the way it is, right? if you as a referee get a call wrong, you shouldn't get rewarded for that. And that's my point here, is that these referees, there's no punishment for missed calls. Okay? And I disagree with that. I really do, because honestly, there's too much money coming into the sport, and there is way too much on the line for these football teams, for these referees not to be putting their best effort forward and being held responsible for their calls. Period. I just, don't get me wrong, I never want to be your NFL referee. I don't want to be a referee in any sport, man. I think those people that volunteer to do that job, and they get paid to do that job, so I guess I shouldn't call it volunteering, but that's what they treat it like. They treat it like it's a volunteer job. Maybe I'll do a good job today. Maybe I won't. Who knows? I'll tell you this. Man. They need to make sure to get their eyes checked. If you don't got like 20/20 vision, then you shouldn't be a referee. I'm sorry. Plain and simple. All right, so here we go. 3rd down and 5 now for the Bucs. Able to catch a break there on that fumble from Baker Mayfield with the strip sack. So here we go. Ball at the 35-yard line. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun here. 3 wide receivers set to the right of the formation. Baker looking to throw here. Steps up in the pocket. Hutchinson almost gets him. That one's going to be incomplete. So Hutchinson gets in on the quarterback there. Rashad White supposed to give some extra pass protection help. Doesn't chip Hutchinson. He gets in on the quarterback and tips that one away. So that's going to bring up 4th down and 5 now for the Buccaneers. And a field goal doesn't really do much here for Tampa Bay. So we'll have to see what happens here. I believe the Bucs are going to go for it. And now from the 30-yard line, Baker looking to throw. Plenty of time over the middle. Caught! Cade Otton with the first down. Tampa Bay! Come on, baby. Then Cade Otton with another clutch grab for Tampa Bay, and he gets it for the first down. So here we go from the 22-yard line. Baker looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Over the middle. That one's caught. Sterling Shepard with the grab. And that'll be a gain of about 3 yards on the play. And the Buccaneers need to speed things up just a little bit more here. We're under 7 minutes. Under 6.5 to go here in this one. That's all right, baby. That's all right. Bucs got this. The Bucs got this. Come on. Come on, baby. Buccaneers come out 2nd and 8 here from the 20-yard line. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun here. 3 wide receivers set to the left side of the formation. Baker looking to throw. It's a 4-man rush. Baker over the middle. That one's right up the hands of Tez Johnson. Oh, it was open in the end zone, and Baker just missed him. And Baker has been off target here tonight, folks. And he most certainly was on that one. Tez Johnson comes open over the middle of the field. Baker has him. And he just overthrows him, dude. Oh. Baker, come on, buddy. Oh. So here we go. 3rd down and 8 for Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield here in the shotgun. Looking to throw. Baker plenty of time over the middle. That one's caught. Sterling Shepard tackled down after only 3 yards on the gain. So another 4th down coming up here for the Bucs. Whew. Come on, Bucs. Come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And a great play there from the safety, getting on Sterling Shepard. So here we go. 4th down and 5 here for the Buccaneers. Baker lined up at the 23-yard line in the shotgun. Baker looking to throw here. Downfield, got a man. Wait a minute, there's a penalty. That's incomplete. There's going to be a flag. A holding on the defense. Yeah. That's going to be pass interference. So the PI on the defense here, Sterling Shepard, was the intended target on the play. 27 in coverage, and he's the one called with the PI. So an automatic first down for the Buccaneers, man. Let's go.
Coming up next here at ESPN, we are finished in Detroit.
So here we go, first down and 10 for Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun, ball at the 14-yard line. Buccaneers in the red zone. Baker in shotgun, looking to throw. Under pressure, has to evade. Rolling to his left, still looking, slings it. And that's a nice catch there from Sterling Shepard, but only a couple of yards on the play. And Aiden Hutchinson was right there. Almost gets the sack on Baker Mayfield. Charlie Heck got blown up right into Baker on the play. A nice play there for Baker to roll to his left and get the ball out to Sterling Shepard for some yardage on the play. Here we go now from the 12-yard line. Baker Mayfield lined up here in shotgun, looking to throw. Baker, plenty of time, slings it. Oh, and Baker can't get it to Ibuka. A nice play there from Whiteside, who knocked that one down. Emeka Ibuka was in the end zone, and Baker just can't get it to him. The blitz coming there from Anzalone. Baker doesn't have a lot of time. And wow, what a play made there from the defender. Able to jump up and bat that ball down at the last second. Ibuka was right there in the end zone, but it's 3rd down and 8 for Tampa Bay. And we'll see here if they can get a first down or a touchdown on this play. Now from the 12-yard line, Baker Mayfield looking to throw here. Baker, plenty of time in the end zone. Oh, and that's incomplete. Where's the flag, though? That looked like pass interference on the linebacker, but instead it's 4th and 8. So after that incomplete pass, it's now 4th down and 8 coming up here for the Buccaneers. So Buccaneers looking to convert another 4th down here on this drive. And Baker here looking, plenty of time in the end zone, and that one's incomplete. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. And the Buccaneers, man. Emeka Ibuka was the one being doubled, and Baker tried to go to him, and there was just nothing there. Almost intercepted by Whiteside. So now the Lions will take over on offense. The Buccaneers still trailing here. The defense has a chance. You're sure right about that, Jason. Sure right about that. So here from the 12-yard line, a handoff here to Montgomery. He's stopped quickly by the Buccaneers defense. Nice stop there. Sets up 2nd down and long. Thank you guys for hanging out on the channel, man. Still got about 4 minutes left on the clock. 2nd down and 9 coming up here for Detroit, who takes over on downs. Tampa Bay really showing some fight here in the second half, but unfortunately not able to come up with a touchdown on that last drive that would have got them within 1 score. The defense still has a chance to make a difference here. A turnover could be very big for the Buccaneers. We'll see what happens here on 2nd down and 9. I expect Detroit to be very conservative here on offense. So under center here from the 14-yard line. They'll hand it off to Montgomery. Montgomery tackled right at the line of scrimmage, but falls forward for a gain of 2. So that's going to be 3rd down and long coming up here for Detroit. The Buccaneers will burn their first timeout here in the second half. Actually, that's their second timeout. So the Buccaneers know they're going to need a quick score here after this one. Hey, guys, look. Still going to believe in my team, man. Would have been nice to get a touchdown on that last drive and then be up against this defense. But, you know, this is the cards we're dealt, and the Buccaneers have got to try to find a way to step up here. The game ain't over till the game's over. So here we go, 3rd down and 7 coming up here for Detroit on offense. It's 4 minutes and 14 seconds here to go in the 4th quarter. And a quick throw to Amon-Ra St. Brown, and a nice tackle there from Levante David. And that's the stop the Buccaneers needed on that play. So 4th and 8, the final timeout there for Tampa. And the Buccaneers will get the ball back. So we'll see what Baker can do here. And the turnovers have really been the difference in the game for the Detroit defense. And not only that, the officiating, which has been just terrible. And you know what? Sorry, guys, for my cussing and the way I acted earlier because, man, I think officiating needs to be held to a different standard in the NFL, and it's not. And it just really upsets me as a diehard fan of the NFL. So here, Buccaneers force a 4th down and 8. We'll see Johnson, who's a very good return man here, with a chance to make a play for the Buccaneers. And a nice kick there. And Johnson all the way back to the 23. Makes a move here. Bouncing around, still on his feet, and he gets only up to about the 34-yard line. Looking for a flag there, but of course we don't get one. Johnson just got face mask on the play, and they didn't even call a penalty on that. So we got 4 minutes to go here, guys. The Buccaneers trail by 15, so they need a touchdown, an extra point, and then another touchdown and a 2-point conversion to be able to win this game. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today here, man. Really appreciate you guys. So here we go. 1st and 10 here for Tampa Bay. Baker in the shotgun here. Looking to throw. Blitz coming up for Detroit. Baker rolling to his right. Throws. That's completed to Emeka Egbuka. He's at the 45 to the 40. Still on his feet. Inside the 40-yard line. And that's a 1st down, Tampa Bay. Nice catch and run there for Baker Mayfield to Emeka Egbuka. And that's a big gain there on that play. Baker already back to the line of scrimmage. It was a 37-yard gain or a 30-yard gain there from Emeka Egbuka. Now to the 37. Baker looking to throw here. Steps up in the pocket. Throws. And that's going to be just out of the reach of Cade Otton. So an incomplete pass here. So Baker hobbling around a little bit here on this play. And he's had to throw the football a lot, man. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you, Church. Thank you, dude. So here we go. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs have it 2nd down and 10 now with 3:24 to go. Ball at the 37. Baker looking to throw here from the shotgun. Oh, goes down for the sack. And that is not what the Bucs needed here on that play. So that's a big loss there. Wheat, number 99, on the edge, getting around the right tackle. And wait a minute, he tripped Baker Mayfield. How is that not a penalty? You're not allowed to trip players, man. Are you kidding me here? Oh my gosh, dude. So now Baker looking to throw on 3rd and 21. He gets rid of it, and that's going to be incomplete. But there's a man down on the field, and no penalty. Baker's on his back. No penalty. What is going on? Oh my gosh, man. What is going on here? As we see the replay, Baker clearly gets hit after the football's thrown, and there's no penalty. There's no penalty. No penalty. What the fuck? What are we supposed to do, man? What are we supposed to fucking do, bro? So 4th down and 21. Baker looking to throw here. Gets it over the middle of the field. It's caught. Nowhere near the 1st down marker, though. Turnover on downs for the Buccaneers, man. Guys, what was that last play not what this whole game has been about? And Baker pointing at the referees too, dude.
Yeah, there's no telling. He might have seen the trip. I'm not exactly sure, but obviously Baker not pleased at all. And this is a game we're going to find out.
And Baker not pleased with the referees. The referees definitely were terrible in this fucking game, man. I mean, Baker got tripped there on the sack. That's supposed to be a penalty for tripping somebody, whether you sacked him or not. And then he got roughed. It was roughing the passer the next play. They didn't call that or the holding call. Now it's pretty much game over here, guys. So the Lions will hand it off here. The Bucs get a stop in the backfield, but they can't stop the clock. So that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. And Kyle, no one cares about your bets, man. That's your money. It's your bet.
This is going to be a hard-fought win for this Detroit team.
No, it is not, man. You know, Joe Buck, you're full of shit, dude. This is not a hard-fought win for the Detroit Lions. This is the referees screwing over the Buccaneers is exactly what it is. You can say whatever you want about Detroit, man. I'm not taking anything away from Detroit. But the officiating was so bad in this game, Detroit shouldn't be proud of this fucking win. The NFL should be sick to their stomach, dude. If the Detroit Lions just straight up won this game, it'd be totally different, dude. I'd clap and say, good job, Detroit. Way to go, man. Good fucking game. But it wasn't. Detroit literally got handed this game by the referees. The referees suck. It's fucking terrible, dude. Fucking A, bro. All right, guys. So we'll give you a little bit of a stat recap here as we hit the 2-minute warning. This one's pretty much over. A good hard-fought comeback for the Buccaneers in the second half, but just not enough. Baker Mayfield finishes 28 for 50 for 228 yards and a touchdown and 1 interception on the day. Rachaad White finishes with 10 carries for 38 yards. Only 42 total rushing yards on the day for the Buccaneers. K. Dotton finishes as the top receiver here for the Buccaneers with 7 catches for 65 yards. No touchdowns, but Tez Johnson, another impressive day for him with 4 catches for 58 yards and a touchdown on the day. Emeka Egbuka with 4 catches for 58 yards as well. And Sterling Shepard with 7 catches for 25 yards here for the Buccaneers offense. For the Detroit Lions, Jared Goff finishes 20 for 29 for 241 yards, 1 touchdown and 1 interception. We see Jahmyr Gibbs had a career day with 17 carries for 136 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns on the day. He also had 3 catches for 82 yards. That gives him over 250 total scrimmage yards in this game against the Buccaneers defense. They had 160 rushing yards as a team, the Detroit Lions did. And not only that, we also see Amon-Ra St. Brown finishes with 6 catches for 86 yards and a touchdown on the day. And Brock Wright, the backup tight end, with 3 catches for 23 yards on the day. David Montgomery added 2 catches to 18 yards with his 11 carries for 17 yards on the ground. And we also see Sam Laporta finishes with 3 catches for 15 yards on the day for the Detroit Lions. And their defense played pretty darn well with 4 sacks on Baker Mayfield, also forcing 3 turnovers. That was really crucial for them in this one. The defense for the Buccaneers, a valiant effort here in the second half, but not enough here for the Buccaneers. Another run here brings up third down. It's 3rd and 7. The clock will tick down here to about a minute remaining here in this one. So here we go. 3rd and 7 here for Detroit. And this one, we'll give him a handoff up the middle. A few yards there from Montgomery. And that's going to be it. So 4th down coming up here for Detroit, but this one's going to be the end of it. We'll see a punt here from Detroit, but only so many seconds remaining here for the Buccaneers. And
The following week will be with his wife Emily and their baby girl Coco. So these are 2 guys that are former number 1 picks overall, no longer with their original teams, and both girl dads here in 2025.
yeah, this definitely wasn't a good game, AR, for Baker Mayfield. 28 for 50, 228 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. But hey, for the Buccaneers, they got to learn from this loss, man, because you can't keep it in the hands of the referees. You got to be doing a little bit more. You got to be willing to do a little bit more so that way those calls don't be the reason why you lose the football game.
Campbell, 49 years old. We talked about the injuries with his roster and how that piled up. He said, shoot, I said it was different than when you were a player. He said, when I was a player, I was just a pickup truck. Dense and a fender, who cares? These guys, they're highly trained.
So we'll see a punt here coming up with 19 seconds remaining. 4th and 6. We already did the stat recap here for you guys, so we'll just wait till the very end and call it a night. Thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. Hate to see this, man. Got to give a lot of credit to the Lions defense, though, guys. Played really, really well, the Lions defense did, especially with all their guys being out. A terrific performance for them. For the Buccaneers, just really, really sad to see it have to come down to so many bad play calls, so many bad officiating calls from the referees. But hey, when Jahmyr Gibbs is able to run over your defense like the way he did in this one, the Lions get the victory. So 218 total scrimmage yards is the most by a Detroit Lions player in a long time. And Baker Mayfield lends off the field as that's our final here in this one. The Lions 24, the Buccaneers 9. The Lions improve to 5-2, and the Buccaneers will fall to 5-2.
Pretty crazy. Now 51 straight regular season games.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you guys all hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. It's been a very interesting live stream, to say the least. I wish the officiating would get better in the NFL because, honestly, this was one of the worst performances of officiating I've ever seen in NFL's history. So thank you guys so much for hanging out here on the channel. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. We'll see you guys next time for my next live play-by-play. We'll be doing Thursday Night Football coming up here, guys. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate you, man. Cheers to you too, brother. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, LT. And thank you guys. Peace out. We'll see you guys for Thursday Night Football this week on Tim Reynolds Show.